Good evening, beautiful people of YouTube. Welcome back to another live game of 40k, and we're back playing boarding actions. For those of you peasants, you grey names, you non-members, you say, what do you mean you're back playing boarding actions? Well, actually, we played the first mission from Arks of Omen Abaddon on Tuesday for our members only, and now we're here with mission 2. We've got a brand new table set up on the gorgeous setup for you. Don't press stop down yet, Joe. I don't want you reaching for buttons already. If you are new here, if you haven't watched this already, if you haven't watched us before, please make sure you hit those magical YouTube buttons that everyone shouts at you about and all those content creators. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Do all those things for us, please. Do all those things for us. It's super important to us. Likes means that you like it. Subscribes means that you can chat in chat, talk to us, and it makes me feel like I have a slightly bigger penis. And then bell notification icons means that every single time we go live, it will notify you, and that includes members as well. Otherwise, if you are a member and you're in the Discord server, then also the little button there will tell you when we go live. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. And I'm excited tonight because boarding action seems, amongst the community at least, to be quite popular. So it's super cool to go live to the general public, including the peasants, with some boarding action stuff, Joe.
The masses.
The masses. I am joined by the dentist himself.
Not actually a dentist.
You are a dentist.
I'm not a dentist.
Mr. Brom is here. And we're doing everything we can to help him with 40k. So in big games, we've given him Votan, and in little games, we've given him just 7 models. You'll see that in just a moment. So he's here with the Adeptus Custodes, freshly painted, because Brom decided he's going to take on Custodes in the future. Again, less rules, less data sheets. Much easier.
Even better now. Boarding action, less rules.
And yeah, exactly. And I am facing off against him with the stunningly painted Thousand Suns. We'll talk about that in just a little moment. Behind the deck for you beautiful people, if you decide you want to send in brightly coloured postcards in the form of super chats, or what do you call them, Joe? Telegrams.
Telegrams.
You can telegram Joe on deck. How are you doing, Joe?
I'm alright, actually.
We played another game of boarding actions today, didn't we?
We did. It was lovely.
For Deployment Zone.
Yeah.
For !DZTV.
Yeah. It was a rather revealing game.
It was an interesting game where Joe bought his Black Legion Chaos Space Marines and faced off against Harlequins.
Yeah, I was going to bring Flesh Tearers, but apparently there's rules in this game.
Yes.
That ruined your dreams.
That we got. So we'll talk about that as well in just a second, obviously. So before we talk about how we're playing, what we're playing, because this is a bit of a learn along, to be honest with you. We did this on Tuesday. It was very, very positively received. We're going to do the same thing again tonight. And eventually, over the course of the coming weeks, we're going to try and get through all of the 9 missions in this book before we get book 2, whenever that might be coming. And so we will be doing a learn along, take you through the rules, the differences, the nuances, the changes. It's quicker now because I've done it twice. But we'll talk about some sponsors. So we have the Thousand Suns tonight, and they are gloriously painted by what is quite frankly the best painting studio out there, Siege Studios. If you go on their website, put an inquiry in and get a response back, you will find that they're a little bit expensive, more expensive than everybody else. Why? Because they're just the best painting service. We got these Thousand Suns through. Paddy's won awards for his Thousand Suns, and even he went, oh wow.
Oh wow.
They're a bit good, aren't they? Yeah. They are fucking glorious, Joe.
Almost through.
What were the awards? Most gaming.
Yeah. And now we've tuned ourselves up to glorious 4K.
Yeah.
Ginger Steve texted me the day and was like, Joe's gonna have to up his painting game.
Yeah.
And cameras are a bit good now.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Siege.
I'm
you
so
guys are
snapping the
amazing.
heads off of any face.
They're also in the process, or will be soon in the process of putting together some more Templars to us to add to.
It's going to be amazing.
Because they are also sexy. If you want models to paint or to get painted by Siege, then head on over to Element Games, !Element in chat. That's our other main channel sponsor. They're the ones that provide us with the box sets for our giveaway every single month. Jill, if you're in chat, you still haven't claimed it, you need to message me with which one you want so I can get Element to sort that for you. But yeah, Element are also amazing. So you can buy your models from Element using our link. If you use our link, it drops a little cookie in your browser if you allow cookies, obviously. And that will tell them that you've come from us, you've come from our affiliate link, which is super helpful for us for 2 reasons. Because it shows them that we're generating traffic for Element, which is obviously really important to a relationship, but also because it gives us a 5% kickback on all of your purchases. And there's a league, there's like an affiliate league.
Yep.
I like being near the top of the league, Brom.
Yeah.
I like being near the top 2.
I'm more competitive than people are aware of, I think, sometimes. So I like being near the top of that league. So keep using that Element link, people. You're all amazing humans. If you are going to pick up this book or this terrain set or any of the Space Marine Army boxes that all seem a bit shit, then you can buy them from Element Games. You will get discount on General Games Workshop prices, and we do get a kickback as well. So thank you to everyone who's been using it.
The link costs you nothing.
The link costs you nothing at all.
Literally costs you nothing. Costs Element everything.
Yeah, yeah. It costs them more.
Did you know there's another way of of supporting the channel.
There's many other ways to support the channel,
Via
Joe.
High
Super
fives.
chats
Yeah.
and the telegrams.
Super chats.
We've had one
The chats that can't be stopped.
from Dan McPhee.
Dan McPhee. Hello, Dan.
And asked this question. It says, should the Votan beam weapons be able to blast through doors?
Yes.
Blast
No.
through doors?
Yeah,
No. Well,
Yes.
I mean, narratively, probably.
probably, yeah.
You shouldn't be able to necessarily target the thing the other side, but just
Yeah.
generally shooting at doors, and they go like serves you right for standing behind a door. I believe in this action.
Of course you do as a new channel Votan player. Absolutely. Okay, that's our sponsors. They're all amazing people. Check out them, ! Element, ! Siege, or you can go into the video description below and all the links are below there if you want to check out all of our sponsors. There's also a link there for a company called The Beard Struggle, which is what I get all my Glorious Face products from.
I do too.
And there's a discount code in there that will get you 20% off as well. They gave me a code to give you 20% off their website because I send them a lot of business as well, Joe.
Yeah.
There's other links as well in there.
You're just a massive media mogul, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just a massive whore, basically. I'll whore myself out for it. No, I'm joking. Anyway, so tonight we're playing Mission 2 from Arks of Omen, Abaddon, which is a boarding actions mission, which is called Deck Sweepers. We've got Mission 2 Deck Sweepers. It looks a little bit like this. So the primary mission is really simple, Brom. At the end of each player's command phase from Battle Round 2 onwards, you can score 5 points for each of the following to a maximum of 10. 5 points if you control one or more objectives, and 5 points if you control more than your opponent.
Yes.
The player who goes second, actually, on this particular mission, does do it at the end of his turn in the 5th battle round. And then the secondary mission, Sweep the Decks. At the end of the battle, each player will score 15 victory points for each objective marker they control. That's
No
pretty
limit.
tasty. That's pretty tasty.
60 points available.
Yeah, there's 4 objectives on the table. You can see the map there, gloriously laid out, and you can see the shiny circles in the middle, which are the objectives. At some point, I will make better graphics for these, but I'm currently balls deep in making graphics for GTs as well. So that is Boarding Actions Mission 2. If we switch to top down very quickly for me, Joe, please.
Fine.
This is right at the bottom, Joe. It says top down.
Oh, in game, hang on.
No, yeah. Oh no, don't do that. Actually, don't. I've fucked it now, haven't I? We can't,
You've
can't
ruined
do
it.
this. It's okay. I'll teach you in a minute. So you can see the deployment pieces here, right?
go back for after.
Red for attacker, green for defender, and underdog deployment zone is here. That's important later. Now, Jay, I'm going to coach you through this live. If you get your mouse and you look on OBS, then in the bottom left-hand corner of OBS, bottom left-hand corner, that's the right-hand side, Jay. There's a one that says main cam, just main cam. Click main cam. There we go. Perfect. That brings us back up. Then you press the up arrow on the deck, and that'll take you back to where the army lists and stuff are. You there? You got it?
Yeah?
Cool.
There
We
we go.
needed the main cam first, apparently.
We need main cam,
That's-
otherwise you don't get access to the
But
pictures.
there's
for
no
armies.
top-down option on here.
There
Yeah,
is
exactly.
no. That's because once you go into in-game, I always want a scoreboard up, and you fuckers kept turning the scoreboard off. So your only option in-game is to have scoreboards up.
Yeah, so his trying to control us ruined
I
it.
control you from over here by the buttons I give you access to.
I control everything you do.
That's how that works.
He's competitive and controlled.
So, boarding actions. What is boarding actions? Well, boarding actions is another way to play narratively or matched play. It says that in the first page of boarding actions. The second part of that's important because we will be using Balance Dataslate rules. So we will not be using Armour of Contempt, for example, for Thousand Suns because that's now gone. Objective secured will be applied to Custodian Terminators. We do use Balance Dataslate rules. Don't listen to those charlatans that aren't using it. We use Balance Dataslate rules on all of our content, right?
Yes.
So a lot of people say, well, Balance Dataslate is for only matched play, but, which is true, because it says that on the Balance Dataslate, but if you read the very first page of this book, it says boarding actions for both matched play and narrative play. So
you can play match play.
you can use Balance Dataslate.
Are
Don't
we
listen to
using
what other
points?
people talk
Yes.
about. Are we using points? Exactly, yes, right? We also use the Balance Dataslate. This is a question that came up on a different stream yesterday. We use the Balance Dataslate in all of our content, whether we're doing Tempest, whether we're doing boarding actions, whether we're doing full 40k, or whether we're doing narrative.
Yeah,
Even narrative, we were using Armour of Contempt in our Devastation of Baal because it makes more sense to use the most balanced version of the rules. Just to make it more fun and interesting.
No.
And it also means that we're always showing you one set of rules all the time and we won't get confused between the two. So we are using the latest Balance Dataslate for this because it is match play. So 500 points for boarding actions. You can't take vehicles. You can't take fast attack or heavy support. You can't take fly. You can't take bikes. You can only take infantry unless your faction is one of the factions on the 10-page FAQ that was released before the book came out. I mean, it could have just gone into the book, I think.
Yeah.
And in which case, you might find that you have some exceptions in those particular codexes. So, for example, Thousand Suns, they do get access to Chaos Spawn, should they so choose. Harlequins can take 2 characters instead of 1 if they're not running a solitaire. Guards can keep their units in units of 10 instead of having to break them down into boarding teams of 5. More on that later. So the 10-page FAQ, for your faction, look at that one in case there's some differences. It also does things like it changes warp charge value. So if you were to play Cult of Duplicity and you want to use a teleport power, which is normally a warp charge value of 7, in boarding actions, it's a warp charge value of 11. Because teleporting in this is exceptionally powerful.
Oh yeah.
So it's the same as Gate of Infinity. Gate of Infinity goes to warp charge value of 11 if you're playing as Grey Knights. Okay, so check out the FAQ for your particular factions. Otherwise, you have a new force organisational chart, 0 to 3 troops, 0 to 3 elites, 1 HQ, and here comes the error from Tuesday. You are only allowed 1 of each type of elite. You can't duplicate elites.
You can't duplicate data sheets.
So, yeah, exactly. So on Tuesday, when I won 2 squads of 10 Casterkin and Joe ran 2 units of 10 Gene Stealers.
I think he would have won.
Won, both for legal lists. However, we did the same thing.
Yeah.
And it was cool narrative, so fuck them.
Super cool.
Right, so we're happy with
But
it.
if you're going to play spaceships with Tyranids,
You want more Gene Stealers?
You just want more Gene Stealers. I think you should have infinite Gene Stealers.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
course you
Infinitely
do.
spawning Gene Stealers.
It did make me a little bit sad. But
That's
fine.
This isn't a super chat question, I'm going to ask it anyway.
Okay.
Because it is relevant. Sumbu Heretics Paradise says, is this 1 box of terrain on your table?
No. What do you mean by 1 box?
One of the
interior.
boarding actions.
If you mean one of the boarding actions boxes, no. In truth, we don't know how many boxes this is. We know it's at least, it's more than 2.
It's
more than 1.
Because
more than 1.
With this layout, it's nearly all 4 of the kill team boxes.
So I may have gone a bit mad on Shadow Bolts.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been sent the terrain from Games Workshop for Arks of Omen and Abaddon.
I don't think anyone has.
No, we haven't been sent that terrain. We did get sent a Shadow Vaults box, which is half of the terrain you need for Arks of Abaddon.
Yeah.
So what I then did was I bought 3 more boxes so that we have 4 sets. And then I was like, especially for Super Secret Project, I think I need more sets. So I've got another set of terrain in the house, and Joe just looked like he was going to cry. Until today, when he was building the table. And what did you say to yourself, Joe, when I wasn't in
I
here?
said to myself when he went in here, I regret telling him this. I said, I feel like we could probably do with another set. Because the natural progression from this, because it's 4 foot by 2 point, it's like 2 and a third feet, basically.
It's to go.
So the natural progression for that, if you're using Necromunda tiles, if you want to have the nice clicky-clacky tiles, is you go 4 by 3.
Yeah.
So you go closer to the...
Basically, Joe wants to build and paint more of this terrain.
And also on our display here, our board, the edge isn't needed to play.
No,
But
you
we
don't need
think
the
it's-
edge.
We think it's aesthetically
Because we're
pleasing.
because we're playing on a 44 by 60 table and we have the terrain to do it. We put the edge on to make it look prettier and then confine it within this spaceship.
Yeah.
I've also got plans of doing different things with cameras in the future for this particular type of playing.
And like I think for the super secret projects in the future, I was like, if you have 6 table layouts.
Oh, see now.
You said 9 the other day.
No, so you have 6. You have 6 table layouts.
Goes down the more he uses it.
6 table layouts of 4 by 3. 1 of each mission. Obviously, you expand it slightly, and then so you have 6 tables that people can play on. So 12 people playing at a time, or you put them together in pairs, and you've got 3 6 by 4 massive spaceship boards.
I know, it's lovely. That's going to be amazing.
Man, juice everywhere.
So talking about the terrain, there are some differences with this particular terrain compared to normal terrain. We have doorways, which you can't see currently on the top down, but we have ordered some hazard stickers from Time Again Models, I think it is, to stick on the top here, so that we can showcase you where they are. They all start shut. All the doors start shut. So we're now going to dive into some of the differences in boarding actions compared to normal 40k. So there's a couple of things that you really need to notice. First things first, you cannot shoot unless you can draw a line from the shooting model to the target unit without passing through any of your own friendly models, whether they be in your own squad or other squads. So you basically need to be able to draw a direct line of sight to shoot at a model. The same is prevalent for psychic witchfires as well, so you have to be able to draw line of sight. And when you're doing damage with mortal wounds or with bullets, you can only kill what you can see. So even if I do 20 wounds to Brom and he fails all of his saves and only one Terminator is out in the open, that's the only one that can die. Anything that's behind the walls that I can't see, he can't die even if I've done enough damage, because guess what? This isn't wanted. I can't shoot round corners.
No more bendy bullets.
No more bendy bullets.
psychic
Exactly
bullets.
that.
Yeah.
If you pile in or consolidate, you do get the 3 inches, but you have to end within engagement range to do either of them. So if you can't end within engagement range, you just don't get that free movement. You only control an objective if you're within an inch of it, rather than being within 3 inches of it. And we have introduced 4 new actions in boarding actions, each of which is initiated at the end of your movement phase unless you take a specific Warlord enhancement. One of them, if you have an objective secured unit within range of an objective marker, you can do an action that completes at the end of your next command phase, I think it is, makes the objective sticky, basically, and then you can move off of it and you keep hold of that objective. Another one puts you in Overwatch, which means if your opponent finishes any normal move, essentially, including a charge move, within visibility of that particular unit, I can then just fire at you. Still 6s, but doesn't cost me any CP. One of them is to stand firm. No, set to defend, that's the one. You get basically +1 to hit in melee, should you end up in combat with your opponent. And the other one is a open door action. If you're within an inch of a hatch and the hatch is closed, at the end of your movement phase, you can attempt to open that hatch. It completes at the end of your movement phase, the hatch opens, you can shoot and charge as normal. If you have an opponent on the other side of that door, he can attempt to stop you from opening the hatch. You basically roll off and add your respective strengths. The winner is the one that opens or keeps the door closed. If it's a draw, the door stays closed, essentially, right? If you do open the door and you are either side of the door from each other, and therefore within 2 inches of each other, you're then instantly in engagement range, as no one counts as having charged. You can only charge if you can see.
Yep.
So you can't charge around corners or behind walls. You can only charge if you can see. And there is no, this is the bit I love the most at the moment about this, currently, there is no Codex stratagems, there is no Codex Warlords traits, there is no Codex relics. We have access to 3 stratagems: a CP reroll, interrupt for 2 CP, and 2 CP to auto pass morale. That's all we have access to. We both start the game with 1 CP, and we'll gain a command point in each player's. Both of us gain a command point in each player's command phase. Whew. Whew.
You did all right.
I think I've got most of it.
You got most of it.
I think I've got almost all of it.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything, Joe? Are we happy just to get started?
We can.
Oh, deployment. So we've shown you the 4 deployment zones. When you come to deploying your armies, you'll notice we haven't deployed our armies yet because we're going to go through this live on camera. Otherwise, we'll be finishing at 8:30, even with Brom. So we've got 4 deployment zones each. And when you come to the deployment, you can pick a unit and put that unit in one of those deployment sections of the tabletop. Each deployment section can only take a maximum of 1 unit unless you're deploying your character, in which case he can share a space with another unit because of things like the Lookout Sir rule. If you hold units in strategic reserve, they can come on in your command phases from battle round 1 in your deployment zones, the 4 squares that we have each currently today. There is a thing about understrength armies or underdog benefits. If you have 30 points or more less than your opponent, I have 500 points. Brom, how many points do you have?
Less than 500 points. I have 465.
So you are 35 points short. So this game you will get an underdog bonus. In game 1 that we played on Tuesday, if you were the underdog, you gained an additional command point. Not so good. In game 2, if you're the underdog, you can come on in the underdog deployment zone, which is actually quite a big deal because it's right here in the middle and next to an objective. So should Brom choose to keep something in strategic reserve, he can put it in there. You can't deploy there, it's in strategic reserve.
That's good to know.
Yes.
I didn't read that bit.
So you can put a strategic reserve in there.
You can, yeah. If you come in from strategic reserves, you can come into that particular. It says, in the deploy army step. Oh no, hang on. If a player receives the underdog bonus, they can use the underdog entry zone in addition to other entry zones.
There we go.
Oh yes, please.
I read that bit.
Please deploy closer to me. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'd appreciate that.
Because in a deployment zone, you have to put 1 unit on its own, unless it's a character. And then the character can be deployed with the unit.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can get 2 in the underdog
Fucking
zone.
shit parrot in it.
Polly.
So like I said, you get no warlord traits, you get no relics. You do get a warlord enhancement, which we'll talk about in the lists. I think I've covered everything for boarding actions.
We have. Before we go into the armies,
Yeah.
Christopher sent a little heart.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Carl of Hodgie has sent a Liam Dempsey membership.
One.
Just the one,
Hi, Carl.
which was picked up by Neil Tweed.
No diamond.
Obviously, that's another great way of supporting the channel.
Gifted.
And if we get to 100
No.
members,
We did this last night. No.
you actually get there?
Yes.
Yeah. So
No.
basically, a great way of supporting the channel is by giving away memberships to people, right? More members, the better. The more members in Liam's hands, the better a day he's having.
The fuller my hands are with members.
Yeah. So you can gift memberships. It's a whole month. You can go and watch our content. It gives you access to Discord.
Choose night
And it
streams.
doesn't renew and take away your money. It ends.
Yeah.
Right?
No, we hope that they decide
We
to
obviously,
make it. Yeah.
our product is so good, everyone stays. Wink,
Yeah.
nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Right.
Wink,
So
wink.
if you
Know
want to
what I
get, but if we get to 100 new members on one stream, Liam has to give away 100 of his British pounds.
I do, yes.
Yeah.
That happened last night.
Or equivalent for your country, I guess.
Yes.
Mm.
Which sometimes fucks me
Isn't
on
isn't that like 1,000 like
million
Australian
US dollars, yeah.
rupees or whatever it is?
Yeah, right.
Like
I think
koalas or whatever.
I think we've
they're
covered
trading.
everything. I think we've covered everything, Jay. Hang on.
Armies?
Stratagems we've done. Enhancements we've done. Mustering a boarding patrol we've done.
Yeah.
Movement and hatchways we've done. Heroic interventions you have to be able to see as well.
Yeah.
Piling consolidation marks we've done.
You've done
Witch
doors.
fire psychic powers we've done. Actions we've done. Visibility we've done. Allocated attacks we've done. We've done everything. We've covered it all. Look at that.
Yeah. And we need to go to it because we've got 348 people waiting
Holy
to see you roll some dice.
Fucking
But we
shit.
haven't
Okay.
done the armies yet.
Let's do the armies.
Roll some bones, you know?
So I am running Siege's beautiful Thousand Suns because I thought, hey, boarding actions might get a bigger audience. Look at that, I was right. And so I wanted to show off the stunning Thousand Suns from Siege Studios, which are just incredible. Look at them. So 500 points. I have used 2 of the troop slots, 1 of the elite slots, and 1 of the HQ slots. And I am 500 points on the nose. I'm going to run them tonight as Cult of Scheming, right? Ooh. So normally we only really see time and duplicity. I wanted to run something super different. Now, you don't get access to the Sorcerer's Arcana, nor do you get access to the Warlord trait, but it's the Psychic Power that I do get access to. So for Cult of Scheming, I get the Psychic Power Seeded Strategy, which basically turns me into Harlequins, Jay. I pick a Seed of Scheming core unit within 24 inches of the Psyker, and I can fall back and shoot and charge.
Well, that's all of your units for being.
I know, it's good, isn't it? It's really
This is
good,
a
that,
small
right?
board. Yeah.
So I have a bog standard Sorcerer with a 4-stave and a bolt pistol as my HQ choice, and I can't remember the psychic power I gave him, but he's got a psychic power because he's a Thousand Sun, right? So he gets a psychic power. Just believe me, he does. And then I have 3 other units. I have 2 5-man units of Rubric with an Aspiring Sorcerer, and I have 1 5-man unit of Terminators. Terminators have got Presage, I think, which is +1 to hit, and the Thousand Suns Dewberry Firkins have got the other one, which is called Doombolt, I think. Yeah, Doombolt. They have Doombolt.
Nice. Before we go into Bromswell, we've had 3 super chats. Tim Chaser says, if all 345 watching gift 1 membership, that's 3 giveaways.
So we did that last night, and within no time at all, 1 membership, 1 membership, 1 membership, 1 membership. It just didn't stop.
Yeah.
And then I ended up giving away a £100 voucher, right?
Well, we could give away 3.
No.
You could. But yeah.
If we got to 400 people,
You're just
Even
seeing the
better.
math, aren't you?
yeah.
Oh, well, he gets 2 psychic powers. The Sorcerer gets 2 psychic powers,
Yeah.
which is important as well. So we're going to give him Temporal Surge,
Nice.
Yeah.
so I can double move something. 'cause
Surge
that sounds like
temporals.
sounds
a
useful.
good idea. And we're going to go Weaver of Fates
It'd be
for a
good.
4+ invulnerable save.
His enhancement that he's been given, it, which is his Warlord trait, it'd be really good if you could open doors and then move things through the doors.
That's what I gave him.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's almost like you thought about that in advance.
Yeah, so he's got the Warlord enhancement, which means he can do the open hatchway action when he's selected in the movement step, and I can instantly achieve it.
Yeah.
So he can open the door and then walk through it. Imagine being able to do that.
That'd be
Open the door and walking through it.
I can't.
It blows my mind.
Yeah.
Blows my mind. Walking the door, open the door, walking through it.
Yeah. Quick, we'll get through these because the movement phases are a lot shorter in this game. Right, rabbit holes. I love boarding actions, battle reports. I think the format really lends itself perfectly to an audience/presenter stream.
It 100% does.
The TT and VT report have been a breath of fresh air. Can't wait to watch the battle.
You thought they were good.
Yeah. We're
Just
using
saying.
correct armies.
Neither of them. We're in 4K. Just saying.
Or
And
using
then
the correct answer.
Golden-
We didn't either.
Golden Blade. So it's great to see more boarding actions. Looking like a really fun setup. We'll be painting some Gears of War inspired Votan
Sounds cool.
while watching along.
I will say
Custodes.
before we go
Custodes.
before we go into Brom's Custodes, I will say one thing at the moment, and Joe will back me up on this. I am loving boarding
it's
actions.
so good.
And I think, I mean, in the future, I genuinely believe that we potentially could get to a place where we could do two games in one night stream.
Yeah, I reckon.
When we're not explaining everything and learning the rules ourselves, it's so quick that we could get to. I think we could get to a point where I play Brom, and at the end of it, the winner stays on and switches out the deck, and we roll into the second one.
Here.
Yeah.
Straight in.
You could do that
Oh
legitimately.
yeah, you'd have to stay on the same table layout, or we'd have to have a board the exact same size that you lift off, and then have the next one.
So you need
underneath.
you
Four
want
more sets.
you want to build and paint even more sets of terrain, Joe.
I mean, it wouldn't look cool. But, right, thank you, Easton Jones, Carl Moore, and Chaotic Failure for the gifted memberships.
Thank you very much.
Right, player 2.
Oh, Brom didn't get his army to me in time.
I could, yeah, I didn't. We did forget to bring it round early. I did give him one miniature though for the thumbnail. It is now that.
It is that one miniature.
It actually does describe what I wanted to bring until we read the rule about the elites. I wanted to bring 6 Custode Terminators, make them all run round individually, and 1 Shield Captain. It might have been 5. But I had 6 Terminators. I've now got 3 Terminators, because that's what you can take, as singles. A Shield Captain, who has the additional weapon.
Don't
It
look
gives
at
him
me.
+1 strength.
I
You've
have
got the book.
I have a tattoo appointment tomorrow, right? And he's designing it now, and he's finally started asking me for approval. So
Brilliant. The,
you want to know the weapon enhancement?
yeah, it gives it 1 extra strength and 1
Plus
extra.
1 strength, plus 1 damage.
So the wording of this is interesting. It's called trademark
Trademark,
weapon. It says when you select this enhancement, select one weapon that bearer is equipped with and make a note of it on your army roster. Increase the strength and damage characteristics of that weapon by 1. That weapon is considered to be a relic for all rules purposes. Now, interestingly, with Custodes, this is probably one of the very few janky interactions that exists with this particular weapon enhancement. But because it's cool, we've allowed it. So essentially, he's picked a Custodian axe. So it goes up to strength 5 -2, 3 damage in shooting.
Yeah.
And gets +1 strength, 3 damage in melee as well.
Because some other relics specifically say pick a profile.
This just says pick a weapon.
It says pick a weapon.
I'm picking my axe
Yeah.
from the Shield Captain.
You're not going to pick your knife.
No, he does have a knife.
Yeah.
It's free.
Good
But
knife.
they've all got knives. And then I've got 3 wardens. They look like normal Custodes, but they left their skirts at home.
Yeah.
So they're wardens.
You don't want
That's
to
what I'm playing them
caught up
as.
on the
They've
rubble.
got an extra attack. They've got a feel no pain. It's going to be good. And I'm playing as Emperor's Chosen. It's how I played the last time when we played at the Great Hall Gathering. It actually kind of works for playing against Thousand Suns because I get a 4-up invuln against mortal wounds.
Brom turned up.
Not
I was
tailored.
like, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about that, and I was like, take Emperor's Chosen. Because
it's how I took it last time.
you're unleashing the lions because you can do that for free as per the 10-page FAQ that didn't get printed in the book but got released separately as a PDF before the book came out. So each of your Terminators can reroll a hit or wound roll.
Yes.
And you get to 4-up Furno Pain against mortal wounds, which Thousand Suns are typically quite good at.
They are.
So take Emperor's Chosen.
Which
Brom.
I have.
Yeah, good. That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So you've got 7 Custodes, interestingly making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units.
A whole 5 units. And I've got 5 deployment zones.
So strictly,
Five guys.
strictly 5 guys. So strictly, you've got 1 more unit than I have.
Oh, geez. But you've
Yeah.
got 4 deployment zones.
I did think it would be hilarious, Joe, to run Cult of Time and take the psychic power which can keep healing a Terminator back.
Yeah.
It would have been so sad.
Much time, big wow.
Much time, big wow.
Paddy would have.
So, do you know how this works now?
We roll off.
We roll off to see
So
who's
can
the
I
attacker
go
and who's the
into the-
defender. So now you go in-game, Joe.
Main
You press
with
main with
dice.
dice. There you go. Look, it's a beautiful stream setup.
Yeah.
You ready? Woo! You got a 1.
I think I'm defending.
I got a 4. I'm picking whatever this side is because I don't want to keep walking around.
Oh.
So I'm going to be the...
Depends which way you put the book.
I'm going to be
is that way,
the
yeah.
attacker.
Okay.
So I'm this side,
Does that mean I go first?
which means you place first unit as a defender. I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
I'm just going to check with the team
Positive.
right now.
100%.
So form boarding squads. Form boarding squads you don't need to do. Well, you do with your lowest custodians. You
Okay.
do form a boarding squad. So you buy them as a unit of 3 because it's 1 elite choice,
Yep.
and you split them into 3 units of 1. If you do take a 10-man unit, for example, intercessors, forming boarding squads, you have to split them into 2 units of 5. You can't. You can take 5 intercessors or 10 intercessors and form boarding squads. What you can't do is take 7 intercessors, for example. You can't do that. Determine the attacker and defender. We've just done that. I'm the attacker. Each player starts with a CP, and then deploy armies. Players alternate setting up their units for 1 at a time, starting with the defender.
Okay.
And you get to use your entry zones, enter your zone, which is in the middle of each of these wall sections. So one in the middle there, one in the middle there, this one tucked into this corner here, and one in the middle there. Okay.
Or here.
Or you can use there, unless I put the book over it,
I think.
so people can see
I
it.
think I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I'm going to get some nice little hazard striped cubes
put it
to
here
put
for now.
down to show off
So put a Terminator in there.
the entry
Yeah.
points.
Do you want me to actually put? Is it just normal Terminator
Yeah, he's just going there.
next to the objective door?
Yeah, yeah. Well, just a bit for the other side. Because it go anywhere in the square. I'm not going to stand there, open the door, and not be within range. So I'll just walk around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah. It's easy.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm
Right,
now going to have
objective.
to place. I'm going to have to place the unit down.
Yes.
Right. Okay. This is a problem.
What's that?
It's not a problem.
Thank you, James Hobbs, for your meaty dog.
I beg your pardon.
Put a hot dog on in a telegram.
I really wanted to take all flamers, but that wildly increases the points of Thousand Suns.
Does it? You don't get them for free like all
Do you
the
know,
other
we
Marines.
discovered which is a really good 6-point upgrade that really bends over flamers and causes a problem. 60-point upgrade, not
60-point upgrade. Yeah. Mirror Architect now for a Shadow Series is a 60-point upgrade,
Jeez.
but it's back to being a 6-inch aura.
So
That
if you've
hurts
got-
flamers. Oh, I've deep struck 9 inches away from you as a each flamer. You're like, cool. You count as being 15 inches away. Your flamer's a 12-inch range. Lol.
Fair. We're going to put the shield captain in with him.
Oh my god, you keep making me move a book, Brom. I'm trying to keep it here so people can see where our deployment zones are. You're just being a giant douche or a turd
Put it down this
sandwich.
end.
No, it's fine.
Because then they can see mine and we can go top down.
That's fine. It's
Okay.
done. Cool. Okay. We're in top down anyway, aren't we?
Yeah, we are now.
So that's one Alaris Custodian Terminator and one Shield Capitano.
Shield Capitano, who can't open doors automatically, which is a bit sad, but
He can't, can he?
he's a boss.
He can't.
You can see the doors. The doors are on top down. Unfortunately, the light's a bit.
Yeah, well,
Right,
that's why we've got
right.
hazard stripes coming.
Yeah.
We've got stuff to improve boarding actions because I said to Joe today I think we're going to be playing a lot of boarding actions
Yeah.
because it's
One
fucking
here,
sweet.
one here, one here.
At Bubba, you'll be glad to know, I was looking at Gene Stealer Cult today and writing Gene Stealer Cult lists because I had a very small rant at Liam, right? Normal Tyranid Gene Stealers, 16 points a model, right? Gene Stealer Cult Pure Strange Gene Stealers, 14 points a model, and they're just flat better.
Oh, in every way.
In every way. Pure Strange Gene Stealers, weapon skill 2, right? Instead of weapon skill 3.
Okay.
They can advance and charge and always have a 4+ invulnerable save.
That's a bit good, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah, so 2 points left, a lot better. Unfortunately, the army they're trapped in is a bit trash. But in boarding actions, ooh. So I think 10 aberrants, 10 pure strains.
Do we know who goes first? Or is that a roll off as well?
It's a roll off.
Okay.
William Begley says, Joe, how are the flesh tears coming along? Well,
Don't get him started.
you'll be glad to know that I painted a bunch of flesh tearers for today. Until Liam, at 10 o'clock last night, bearing in mind I'd been painting for for about 12 hours,
Oh, Jojo.
I'd painted 5 blade guard, which meant I had 9. So then I could have 3 units of 3. And then he was like, by the way, you can only use the one elite data sheet once. So
Yeah, that's.
so my
You were
my-
like, no!
my 500-point flesh terrors army, which I was going to use, completely illegal.
And then I was like, yes!
But it won't take. I need to paint up 10 assault intercessors, and then I've got an army. Or I do 5 assault intercessors, 5 Death Company intercessors, which is quite narrative for flesh terrors.
Beautiful.
I think that works. Thank you, Sean.
Donkey shit.
Main full. What I can do, right? is
Oh, I got it working.
Press this button.
I did a 2-day £300 fix.
2 days we don't, yeah.
Angle cam. Look at that. Then what end are we on?
Other way, Joe. Other way.
Yeah. I didn't want to do a Brom.
Gently, gently, gently. Look at this. In 4K as well. Look.
Yeah. None of that wobbly hand cam.
Bam, 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 bam. That's my sound effects for it. He's watching it. It's fine. He doesn't just look at the screen. There you go. He's in it.
Then we'll go back.
Yep, your piece.
Fucking hell.
It's like a Firestorm intro,
You mean
but
Hellstorm?
in whatever they're called.
Right. No one cares because no one watches.
We've
Right.
got 367 viewers.
Have they all gifted one membership?
No,
Oh.
no, we've got 15 new members. That means that we are
No,
95.
No, you're not. How's that work? That's not maths.
Got 3.
85.
Right.
15, yeah.
So now we've both deployed, Brom. We then roll off, and the winner goes first. There's no choices.
I like those sorts of rules.
A lot of weird hand action going on here.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Ciao.
Straight in at
Liam's
2
gonna
again.
roll a 1 now.
Oh.
3, Joe.
He's broken the rule. If
Okay.
someone rolls a 2, it's always followed by a 1.
Okay, so it's going to be Thousand Suns turn 1, which means, Joe, I get a command point, and I haven't made the scoreboard do it automatically yet.
Joe, I got 1 too.
Brom also gets a command point.
Add, update.
Yeah.
There you go. Just 3 clicks instead of 1 click. I'll make it 1 click in the future, so it's
That's
super
all
easy.
right. I'm sure I can live with 1, 2 clicks.
Well, I don't know, because there's another click now to get rid of the dice box, and you haven't done that one yet. Right, let's get moving. Let's get moving. Right, okay. Stuff and things and stuff.
Ooh, production value.
So if you get top down, the when you look at some of these maps as you go through the book, when you get the book, there's a lot of rooms. There's a few maps that don't have so many rooms, and there's a bit more open walkways, but there's a lot of like tight angles, tight corridors, and then all the rooms. You think about, oh no, I'm going to be locked in there. I've got to move. I've got to do an action. I've got to go through the door. Actually, there's quite a lot of. It opens up really quickly, so 2 or 3 turns, you've got all your units opening a door.
The games you've been playing, Mission 1, is actually more of a like 3 turns before it opens up, because it takes a long time to get into position, because it's kind of hammer and anvil essentially.
Yeah.
However, this one is a bit different. This one opens up much quicker because it's more of a kind of Dawn of War deployment type thing, which is cool.
Oh, Rob, have you seen my massive bit of meat in the fridge?
So they're going to
It's huge.
they're going to set to Overwatch.
Okay. The sorcerer guy, you know that movement, the door opening key thing? Can you move and then open the door instantly,
Yes.
and then continue to move through it?
I don't think
No.
so.
Because so you stop moving.
It's after you.
You can either move and
says
open it with the Warlord enhancement.
Yeah.
You can either open a door and move, or you can move and open a door. You can't move, open a door, move. Okay.
So you can either move and open the door, or open the door and move.
Yeah. So everybody else can just move and open a door, or close a door for that matter.
But it happens instantly, therefore someone else could move through your door.
So you can move through your own door because
No,
that
then,
happens instantly.
like here, what you've done is move, open door, there you've moved through. which
Yeah,
is the point,
because
isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
because his action completes immediately, not at the end of the movement step.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, agreed.
If his was a normal action, it completed at the end of the movement step.
Yep.
Then I wouldn't be able to move through it with the Scarabocot Terminators.
No, it
but
makes
because he's
sense.
got the enhancement, that's how I can open the door and move through it. Happy?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. I am happy. Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's
so
a very.
happy.
We took one of the other enhancements on Tuesday. Joe did take the tickly fingers, as we called it, on Tuesday for his Gene Stealers. And opening the door for a Broodlord was really powerful. But the one that you took, which was to do with hold steady. So if you do an action and set to defend, not set to defend, set Overwatch, and wait for Overwatch to happen, because you have to be set to Overwatch to be able to Overwatch. You get to Overwatch on 5s, don't you? Because you can hold steady within an aura of your Warlord. But it didn't really come in action too much, did
So
it?
I have 5 Cabal points.
How are you going to spend them?
Well, when I do psychic powers, Brom, it's like normal, right? And I have a number of psychic powers to do. Now, both of my rubric units can't see any of your units because the intent would be that he wouldn't be able to be seen.
Yes,
Right.
indeed.
Okay. And the psychic's around here anyway.
Yep.
He can't see one. The psychic around here. So it's just here. Okay.
It's just a movement.
So we're going to start off with the sorcerer, who's going to cast Temporal Surge. Right. Now, all the Cabal point things are the same, apart from Malevolent Charge. Malevolent Charge, they've changed it from a Kabbalistic Ritual 4 points up to 5 points because basically it does additional mortal wounds. Okay. But, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to probably today be using Kindred Sorcerers, maybe. Yeah, yeah. I can gain a command point, don't really need it. So, I'm going to try and cast Temporal Surge. It's a warp charge value of 7. That's successful. The unit of Terminators can move again.
Move, move, move. Hello. They have moved.
Now, interestingly, I can't do the OBSEC action simply because
The end of your movement phase.
it's not the end of my movement phase. That's already happened.
Yep.
What we are going to do, however...
You left a Terminator behind.
Hang on, I'm not done, you lunatic. Is we're going to put me next to doors. So if you try and open a door, I can try and wrestle you. Okay? Wrestle. Right, perfect. Although you don't have the open door instantly action, which is kind of cool. But you can open and charge.
Right.
Right.
Pretty much the
Can
best warlord.
open and be in combat. 'cause
Yeah, you can. That's fine. But if you open and be in combat, I fight first because no one counts as having charged. So the Terminators
Yes.
are then going to cast Presage on themselves.
Cool.
Warp charge value of 7. That's the perils. I'll be using a CP. That's a 5. So I'm going to spend 4 of my 5 Cabal points. No, I'm not, because I think I need a 7, not a 6. Oh, I'm Thousand Suns. I get plus 1 to cast, don't I, Jay?
You do.
Yeah.
What happened there?
What?
That went mental just then. What happened there?
Did they just see? I just changed from.
Yeah, they saw
Don't
that.
do that. What are you doing?
I went over to the Excel spreadsheet to take your CP down.
They don't see it, thankfully.
Yeah.
I see it, though. That's fine.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. So that's a
That
6.
freaks him out.
That's a 5, which becomes a 6 because I'm Thousand Suns, which becomes a 7 because I'm spending my 4 of my 5 Cabal points, which means I successfully get Presage, which means I have plus 1 to hit.
Good. Hit on 2s.
I hit on 2s now, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we're the same, you
We're
and
the
I.
same.
Yeah, we're the same. So I am done, Jay. That's the end of battle round 1. I've positioned myself carefully. I have put myself straight onto an objective because I think that's important because he's so close to an objective immediately. I've also put myself near doors because he's got a lot of presence over here. 3 Custodian Guard and 2 Terminators. So this is important to him, obviously. So I've got lots of damage dealing stuff around here. However, it's dangerous. If his shield captain comes this way, he's going to murder himself some Rubik Marines, but then he puts himself near things like Doom. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, Brom.
I do some damage, yeah, potentially. But you didn't set to. Did you set to Overwatch over here?
Yes.
Is that what you did? And over here?
I've set to
might as
Overwatch
well.
in both places because
Cool.
why not?
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn. End of turn 1
Nice.
for the 2000s.
You were going to get to Overwatch.
I'm going to get to Overwatch.
You are, because I'm going to move within range.
Yes, I hope.
So you now gain
Another CP!
a CP. So Brom's up to 3.
I'm up to 2.
Yeah,
Correct?
There is a Warlord trait.
That gives you 2 to start.
Which is completely.
You just don't need him.
because nothing happens in the first turn really that requires.
Well, unless you can deploy because you've got 30 less points than everybody else.
Yeah.
Which way does that one open? It'll be at the end of the phase, but
Thank
so
you.
that'll be at the end of the movement phase, and I won't be in sight.
You're not being in sight, but you're
No.
moving an inch to the door. Okay.
McFailed at Gaming has become a Hesir.
That gets you Discord access as a Hesir. You're a legend. Exclamation mark Discord, come and join us. Doesn't get you access to our members only content though. That's the next level up. But sometimes people just want Discord, which is fine.
I have a karate.
Karate.
Karate! It's the a Callistist,
Callistus.
and it's stance 2
Stance
is the one
2.
I'm taking. So each time the unit makes a normal move or an advanced move, when I shoot in the following shooting phase, I act as remaining stationary.
Okay.
So I can advance and shoot.
Are you going to move any other model?
Yes. I'm advancing. So that's what I'm doing.
Oh, actually, I don't even need to put the dice cam
No,
on for
they
top
can
down.
see it.
No, he should have been rolling in the dice box.
Because you can
Yeah,
see
we
the
don't-
roll on the top down.
Or-
That's how good these cameras are. Now.
I know,
'Cause
Joe.
You can see him.
I know.
roll
I
with
made
his
this
dice.
stream. I know how good they are.
Yeah.
Every time I've streamed so far with these cameras, I get messages from Ginger Steve with just man fluid everywhere because he's so excited about how crisp it is now. I think the only stream that's a better quality in terms of actual picture than us is probably Titans.
Yeah. But we're catching up.
So you get to choose when you do your Overwatch, don't you?
Yes.
You don't have to do it against the first
Anytime a
unit.
unit finishes a normal move, advance, open door action,
Within
charge
sight.
within line of sight.
Lord Llewellyn of Dark Delights says, "Hold the door, hold the door, hold the door." Is it still too soon for that?
So I'm going to advance them.
Hold the door, hold the door. That's so clean.
He gets very excited, does RJ.
About clean things. I don't wash very often.
Do I try and drop a guard, Joe?
It's
I would
a
do
warden.
before those Terminators walk around the corner.
A warden.
But I could try and just kill the Terminator.
You could.
There's only 4 wounds.
Yes, he is. So you're going to do the Terminator or are you going to do the Shield Captain? Because I could let you come through the door, and then if you want to come through the door. You can move and lose stuff.
I think I'm going to Overwatch.
Now, go for it.
Let's say Rick Jagger.
Do it now, and then I'll resolve the rest.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't need to move yet because I need to decide when I'm going to Overwatch.
So, once you decide that, Rick Jagger says
he's got the moves.
This isn't a super chat, but I'm going to say it because
don't read it out then.
Because it make you feel good.
No, I don't care.
It says this is one of the only channels that has really felt worth paying for. That's
Whoa! I mean, that's a big.
Yeah.
That's a big statement.
He's
isn't
a
it?
big member.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, if complete until the end of your opponent's next turn, that unit is said to have set Overwatch. Each time an enemy unit is set up on the battlefield, ends a normal move, an advanced move, a fallback move, a charge move, or opens a hatchway, units from your army that have set to Overwatch can fire Overwatch at that enemy unit. Overwatch is resolved like normal shooting attack, except the models can only target an enemy unit that has just finished moving. An unmodified hit roll of 6 is always required for a successful hit roll, irrespective of the firing model's ballistic skill or any modifiers. A unit cannot fire Overwatch while enemy units are within engagement range of it, unless it is firing Overwatch at an enemy that has just finished making a charge move. In this case, it can do so if other friendly blah. After the Overwatch is fired, it must complete the set Overwatch action again before it can fire Overwatch again. So if I do it now, so that what I'm saying is it's important because it could change where you move your Terminators if I fire at that particular unit, right?
Yes.
So I think I'm going to shoot it now.
Cool.
I think. Right?
Shoot it! Shoot it now!
Rapid fire range.
So I get
Many.
9 shots.
9.
I hit you twice.
Woohoo!
It's a good start. And 5s. Nope, no hits. It's a free thing to do. Might as well do it.
Yeah.
Barrows Ford, thank you for the gifted membership.
I don't know if Gene just using the wind up now, but he's just technically said it's dropping frames and audio like a mofo.
Some people have said that we've dropped frames, but
How are you
we're all green. Although YouTube is saying not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Ooh, okay, interesting. Let me have a look at the kilobytes a second, Jay, because I can change that live.
To 21,000.
So YouTube's lying.
Cool.
Oh, it's really dropping frames. Oh shit, son.
Let's come out to here though. First.
What happens if I go silly? Boost.
Win.
So let's go to main now. Probably move around for me. So you look fine on the screen. Joe, jump out the way for me just a second.
I'm
please.
gonna move.
I'm gonna live fix stuff. I'm gonna go live tech support.
Can I? Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, you can keep going
Yeah.
for
Try
now.
and roll dice
So-
for you, Liam.
You can go and play for me for now.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'll try and fix
Come on,
it
Jojo.
live.
Come and play. Because it's not
I
hard.
haven't done my hair. I haven't washed up.
But you are wearing a Roman mic, and it's fine.
Yeah.
So, my Terminator in here is doing the action.
Oh, it's really janky.
Over here, so that he will make that sticky.
Oh, so
Because
sticky.
he is objective secured, therefore he can do that.
Nice.
I'm now moving into the shooting phase, and I'm going to shoot this dude first into here. I obviously can't shoot him; he's doing an action.
Makes
Can't
sense.
do any of
Makes
those
sense.
because they can't be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so shield captain. Waha!
My captain. So 2s.
Rapid fire.
Yeah. We don't get any roll ones though. We do because of
Because I'm like-
the Emperor's jobber.
By hit.
Yeah.
I'm strength 5,
So 3s.
and I will choose to re-roll 1.
Yeah.
Doesn't help.
Oh.
Doesn't help. The then I've got my wardens.
Oh.
My wardens. Rapid fire. 3 of them.
3 of them. 6 shots. Boom. All hit.
They all hit.
Yeah.
6s don't do anything special. And then there again, strength 4
Yeah.
to your 4.
Yep.
So 4s.
4s.
And I get to re-roll 1.
So 4.
So
And
4.
you're -1.
I'm -1.
So you are 2 damage.
I have 2 damage.
So the
Dead
3 up
each
save goes to 4 up then, because
Why?
there's no armor contempt anymore.
Yes.
I have failed 1.
You lose 1.
Have you got any more CP? Any more shooting? No.
No, not at that unit.
How much CP does Liam have?
1.
2. Because you gained one at
Yes.
the start of your turn.
And he
Oh, no,
spent
but you
one.
roll it.
No.
Oh, he is dead.
So you lose one, but it has to be in sight of that one. So cool.
Oh.
Okay, so then we're into the charge phase.
Yeah.
My captain's coming in.
Oh, I can't Overwatch, can I?
You can't overwatch, and he's definitely in.
Oh.
Ciao.
I don't understand.
We've just got a black screen now.
Yeah, I know you have.
But have they?
They haven't. Don't worry. They've got top down with dice.
Okay.
What you can see and what they can see are different things, Joe. Don't worry.
Okay.
Wah.
So currently, I've completely dropped
Many
the main
attacks.
camera, which is a problem.
So, 6 attacks,
Yeah.
1 for the stabby sword.
Nice.
Right, I'm
So
going to do my
this
6
is record,
attacks
yeah?
first.
Yeah.
So I hit on 2s.
Oh, that's a problem.
I can't re-roll.
No, you can't really
So
roll any of it.
I can CP 1,
Yeah.
and I get a free re-roll.
Yeah.
So I only missed 2,
Yeah,
Thank
it's
fudge.
2, Jesus.
and I wound you on 2s.
Yeah. Because your strength's many.
But I've already re-rolled 1. So hopefully I won't roll another 1. So I do that. And that
It's 4 at minus
is minus axe, minus 2.
-2, so that's 5s, which is their invulnerable save.
It is their invulnerable save. Which you save 1, so 3 die.
So 3 die.
And then
Do-
the stabby sword of doom. Do you want me to do that
Do
one?
I?
You won't lose him because you've got 2 wounds.
Oh, yeah.
So I can only do 1. So you'll have 1 left. Keep the sorcerer on. It hits. It's strength 5, so 3s. It's outside the box, so it doesn't count. It does go through.
It's -2.
Minus 2.
Oh, he
so
loses
you
a
lose
wound.
And then, if I stay in combat,
If you stay in combat,
you can
then,
do psychic powers into me.
then he gets his psychic powers into you and he gets to fight. If
Or-
you don't pile in,
you get to do psychic
then
powers
he
into me
gets to
and
do
fight.
psychic powers, and then he gets to charge you, should he wish to.
Yeah, so I'm going to touch it.
Okay. So, A, aspiring sorcerer gets 3 attacks, and we're hitting you on 3s. 1 hit.
Bit scared.
Yeah, a bit scared. And he is force save is plus strength +3, so 7. 7. That's not a wound. That's a problem.
I'm a defiant defender.
Yeah.
Which is my upgrade for my captain.
Yeah.
The I didn't mention earlier. It's how I managed to get a few more points.
Well,
in.
for this is all
But
with dust and damage
the,
1, if that matters.
No, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
damage 1. Oh, the
Oh, the Misericordia is damage 1.
Yep.
So he gets +1 to his save, so 3 up, we're going to a 2 up. And what did I roll?
I don't know.
He's got 1 wound left.
I'm currently in fucking panic mode over here,
Yeah,
mate.
you
I
would
don't
still
know.
have lost it.
Yeah.
It goes to a 2 up, but you was -2.
Yeah.
So it's still, and you rolled a 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you'd managed to wound me, I would have got an extra attack next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I would have liked that. Cool. Your that's the end of my turn. Your turn, sir, because I advanced over here. I moved to open the door. I haven't got anything defending or
Yeah.
doing action other than that. So at the end of turn 1, that's it. End of turn 2. Start of turn 2. You hold an objective. We all get CP.
Yeah, so Liam goes up to 2.
Cool. And I think I'm on something. What am I on? I'll keep track of it, and then you don't.
Have you used one, Brom?
I used 1, yes. So I think I'm on 3.
3.
Cool.
Tis
And
the
then-
magic number.
And you get hold 1,
Yeah.
not hold more.
Oh.
So you
I
get
don't-
5 points.
I don't understand what's going on.
Cool.
Cool. Cool. Cool. Cool.
So you get some movement.
Is that a terminary?
Yes, the little notch in there. That isn't Eddie hiding there. Yes, Eddie is on the board. Our resident little Where's Eddie model, which was happily painted by one of our
Yeah.
esteemed long-term members. It was Gaz, wasn't it? Gaz B.
Yeah.
He's on a clear base, so it'd be really difficult to see on this board, but you will. If you
Oh
pay
my
a bit more attention, you
shit, the
probably
bed.
can.
That's probably why we're having problems.
What is that?
Because my internet's falling out of its fucking arse right now.
Oh. So it's a local internet problem.
Yes. I thought it was a me problem. It's not a me problem, it's an internet problem, considering it's currently showing me a download speed of 1.67 megabytes a second. That'll probably do it.
Yeah. Does that mean you need to restart your router?
I hope not. That's a real problem for me.
Yeah, that would be sad times.
That would be sad panda time.
Yeah, that's
But-
more sad panda than
Like, I think I actually do probably need to restart the router.
maybe.
What do we think, team?
It depends if you tried watching it yourself.
Yeah, it's
on
not
normal.
looking great. It's jumping around all over the place. And the only way I can try and fix the lag is by dropping a camera out with my dual
The side one.
capture card fix. But then if I drop the camera out, to move the camera port, I have to restart OBS, which
So it's
means dropping the
knackered anyway.
stream.
So we restart that. You might have to restart the router.
Yeah, I'm gonna redo the speed test again just to see if it's just having a shit fit this one time. That
So
one guy.
Just the
What
one
have you
time,
done,
actually.
Jojo?
Well, I'm not finished yet.
Okay, so you move this easy unit.
Has he got?
So he's got the door opening ability.
So if he goes there, and opens that one.
He can not move through. But
He
you
can
can
not
see.
move through, but he can see you with
He
his
can
eyes.
see me with his eyes.
Mm.
He has got the move again strat and the +1
Yeah.
to hit thing for these guys. They didn't open that door last time, but
No.
they could attempt to this time.
Okay.
Your Terminators are objective secured, aren't they?
My Terminators are objective secured.
So if you did stay there, you could make that sticky.
Yeah. Do that option.
Could be a good option.
Didn't he do it already?
No, he didn't because he moved again in the psychic phase to get
We
there.
have now got to a point that YouTube's now telling me excellent connection again.
Nice.
So we're still
So I
good.
don't know what I've pressed. I've been pressing buttons and changing
I
settings.
took my phone off Wi-Fi just to make sure that I'm not adding to the problem, but I don't think I am.
I don't think I'm downloading anything.
Oh my god, Jack.
I download vast, massive files
All the
onto
time.
my phone all
All
the
those
time.
pictures of all that stuff and
Yeah.
stuff from anime. So you just don't know what to do with these guys, do you?
Yeah, I'm tempted to hold them there. Hold the door.
Okay, so they're gonna hold the door and make that
Actually, what they
sticky, or
can
open
do-
the door.
I think I've done it. I think I've fixed it.
Right, what is it? He's not going to open the door. I've got a plan.
Okay, so
Right,
that
he's-
shaft
that stays there,
goes
right?
over here.
And then these guys, one's going to move there, one's going to stay there.
You're
one's
just gonna
stay
hold both
there.
doors.
He's going to hold 3 doors. He's going to move to there.
It's not a door, is it? Is
Oh,
that meant to be a
wait.
door? I'm not sure that's meant to be a door. It's fine.
And then he's everyone's like, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle,
Okay,
shuffle.
so you just shuffled round.
We shuffled round. Now we're opening this door. Whee! He's opening the door. They're doing the sticky thing.
Right. So you've put Psyker that. So he's doing an action already. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a movement. You enter the new movement phase. You can still do his psychic powers.
Fair shout.
Yeah,
Fair shout.
yeah.
Fair shout.
That's what I'm planning. That's what I'm thinking with my big brain. How
Yeah.
many Cabal points do you get?
Has anything died?
No.
I've got all of the sorcerers on the
5.
table still.
Yeah.
Yes.
5 Cabal points. You get one for each sorcerer in the squad, and then 2 for the main sorcerer.
And then he's going to fall back.
No, he's gonna stay in combat.
But then you can't psychic me.
No, I can psychic you if I'm in combat.
Okay,
These guys
okay,
can't.
right.
Yeah, they can.
I feel better.
Into combat.
Joe, I feel better.
Yeah.
Rimney
Oh,
has just said to me, if you're on BT, which we are, they're reporting issues in Southampton.
Oh.
So it is in fact our internet that's causing us problems. It's not my setup, which makes me feel a little bit better, but doesn't help the fact that we're live right now. You fuckers, BT.
So
Okay, so you're just going to psychic me off the board, aren't you?
pretty much.
That's what you're going to try and do.
Pretty much. Those guys are gonna do the set to defend.
I prefer playing Liam.
Action.
He is not as gamey as you. He
So-
waits until turn 4 to
so-
get gamey.
So he's gonna smite
Yep.
into combat.
He
That-
goes off.
That goes off. I'm gonna
Spend all 5 Cabal points to do additional D3 mortal wounds?
yeah. So it's 2d3 mortal wounds for 4.
So 4 up, it ignores you.
4. You're in 5 up.
4 up.
4 up,
Right.
Emperor's Chosen.
Thank
Oh.
you.
4 up against mortal
I
wounds.
do
Take 2.
Take 2. Can I CP one of those?
No.
No.
Because I can't because it's a feel no pain.
Joe,
Yeah.
you've lost angle cam
I've lost 2.
Yeah.
the
Angle
moment.
at angle.
because I'm not gonna gamble with plugging it
6.
back in until this internet stabilizes.
Gets extra attack.
Okay.
This guy here is gonna smite.
Cool. Doesn't go off. Perils.
Doesn't go off, but it's
CP.
where a CP reroll it.
Goes
And that
off.
does go off.
Yes.
And now, so he's down to
Oh, we're recovering.
for only the 1 mortal wound actually.
Okay, we're going to use this 6 over here.
Mm.
Ciao. No, it doesn't. So he's down to 5
Yeah.
now. You're such a gamey.
What were your psychic powers?
Move again, or
Yeah.
+1 to hit, or
Yeah.
smite.
Move again, +1 to hit or smite.
What's that for?
For the
Your sorcerer.
No. No, the sorcerer has move again,
Yeah.
+1 to hit, and I think it's called Doom Bolt, which is
Oh.
flat 3 mortal wounds. The
Did you do
Terminators have the +1 to hit. They have
Okay, on
passage.
themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then the sorcerer is going to doom bolt you.
Of course he is. Which that goes off.
That
on the
goes
perils.
off. That goes off on the perils.
Can you
But
ignore
you,
the perils?
I can't ignore the perils.
Not with your Cabal points.
So he takes D3 mortal wounds. Just the 2
What are
actually.
you doing to me, Joe?
But he's doing 3 more to me.
So flat 3 mortal wounds on him.
Come on,
He
I
takes
ignore.
2 more.
For Pete's sake, Jojo.
Oh, Pete.
Took 2, yeah?
Hang
Yeah.
on.
How many's he got left? 3.
I've now got 2 extra attacks. I wasn't meant to get 2 extra
And
attacks.
then,
This is my beat
and then I'm going to smite you, and that goes off for an extra.
If you kill him round 1.
Just the 1 more.
Yeah, you better
actually.
do. Yes, fine. Bugger off, Jojo. All right.
And that guy over there, can he see you around the
No,
corner?
you can't.
And can you? What's your sorcerers in your squad's got? Have they
The
just got?
rubrics.
So the sorcerers in the Rubric squads have got Doombolt and Smite.
Okay.
But you did that already.
Yeah.
You should have done Doombolt.
That
But
guy over there can't see anyone, so
No.
he's just going to stay there. He's
You
gonna
could have
chill.
advanced. but
Honestly, I hate it when streams go wrong. It sets me off.
It does.
But Joe, we look nice and
So
good
you're
now.
going to set to defend.
No, set to
No, set
defend.
to Overwatch.
He said to Overwatch. He's going to bolt pistol you in the face.
Missed.
Bam! Bam! Double bam. Just
Minus
a
2? Or
Yeah.
minus 1 for your pistol? Because it's probably minus 2 because you're.
I think it is minus
So
2.
it's a 4 up. Pow! I pass anyway, so don't worry.
Rude. And then
And then you're going to.
combat, I guess.
Yeah, and we get to start.
Well, you get to swing first.
Oh, yes, I do.
So I'll
Joe?
probably just take this guy off then.
Yes, I would.
You never know.
3. Okay.
You never know.
You've got a 5 with vulnerable save, Joe. It's good enough for Harlequins.
It is. I'm going to re-roll that one because I win you on 2s.
It's not looking great for him. It's not looking good at all.
I fail 1.
Only the 5 up, invulnerables.
Yeah.
Boom! Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
I think you had a good go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But more importantly, I can't move
No,
because I cannot.
he's
end.
lazy.
I can look at you though, with intent,
Yeah.
with my gawpy.
That is
painted
the
face,
end
'cause I
of
can't paint
Dax's
faces.
turn.
I need to know what where we're at with scoreboards and stuff.
Okay.
Because
So-
I have not. I've been flapping around
you're
with
okay, we're
OBS
good.
here. So who's got? How many CP have I got, Joe?
Just the one, actually.
Oh, brilliant. How many CP have you got, Brom?
3.
3. Cool. Was that the turn 2?
But yeah,
That's
so
your turn 2.
Is you got 5 points to
You've
start
got
the
5
turn.
at the start,
So I got 5 points.
Yeah.
Thank you.
and I'm going to get 5 at the start of mine.
You're going to get 5, and we're back round 2, and we're going to hit update, and everything's going to be good,
Yeah.
and everyone's happy.
And then
Boom.
you're going to go up to 2 CP.
And I'm going to go to 4. Sorry, we should have said that.
You fucking dickheads, honestly.
And you left dice box on, like Joe does.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to fix a fucking stream right now.
Brom.
There's not many times we get to poke back.
Yeah.
He's
the poker.
He is.
The internet
Likes
is honestly. I'm actually contemplating
You-
now.
You like playing poker? What?
Upgrading your internet.
Switching.
Joe?
Virgin.
When my internet's working, I have 900 megabytes down.
Yeah.
I don't need to upgrade my internet. I have 100 meg up.
Needs a
Oh.
backup line though.
Yeah. You need a satellite phone.
I don't think I can get a backup line in my house, Brom.
Or one of
You
those
probably could
satellite
get,
dishes.
I'm currently testing my 4G to see if it's worth tethering my phone right now.
That's what a backup line could be.
Yeah. Or one of those giant satellite dishes that they have in the films from the 90s.
So we move into my turn,
Yeah.
and I probably should pick a stance, shouldn't I?
What is your stance?
So I am currently in Callistus, and if I move stance, I would to stance 1 from my primary. Each time the unit advanced, I could roll an extra d6 and discard 1. It's not bad. Or I can switch over to Caparatus.
Capoeira.
Capoeira. I
Yeah.
like that one. And then I get things like melee attack that can't be re-rolled, or infantry and something for adding. You can't fall back, basically. The only thing that's going to be able to make combat is my captain. My captain.
My captain.
But that could be funny. So we're going to move. Which one do we want you to? You got flamers over here, or is they
No,
just
they're just
everything's bolters?
Yeah.
Were they actually extra points?
Bolters are like an extra 2 to 3 points a model.
That's
But in boarding actions, actually quite good.
so we're going to go to here. I think.
Who would have thought Custodes would be really good in confined spaces? Corners to hide.
If you're about to do something with dice, can you tell me because I'm
Yeah.
doing other
So
things?
you will get to do an Overwatch.
Yeah.
you just get to pick which Overwatch you want to do.
Which?
Or I play the game of. No, I'm going to kill you. That's what I'm going to play. I'm going to play Come and Kill You. So you can pick a custode to shoot at.
The closest one.
The closest one, and you get to fire 7.
Just the one here. Actually.
Just the 7. You got 7 dice. Okay.
Well, there's
8, isn't it, from them, and then the extra one, so 9. No,
so 1 wound, minus 2. So it's on your invent.
1 for it.
Whee!
Cool. See that.
I don't feel like that Overwatch strat action is incredibly good for.
It's a free action from your point of view.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't see anything. You could have advanced and been here, but I still would have done the same thing, and you wouldn't have got a free.
I think you'll see a lot of armies with flamers in the
for the Overwatch. Yeah.
With this new one, yeah.
So I think over here, Jojo, I'm gonna come this way. I've got an extra 2 attacks now because you wounded me mortally.
Really?
Yeah, because when I'm below half strength, 3 wounds for an 8 wound model, I get 2 extra attacks. If I'm only taking 1 wound, I only get 1 extra attack.
And everyone else says I'm really gamey. Here you are with your custodes.
So if I get to there, I can't see you, can I?
No.
So I could move to here and open the door.
But then you'd be straight into combat.
That's fine. It's a strength test. But I'm strength 5 and you're not. Are you?
Yeah, so we have to roll off.
And you're gaming. You're roll a 6, won't you? If I'm straight into combat, then I can't shoot.
You can't shoot the Terminator.
So I'll have to shoot my lord.
He is technically not the closest. The Terminator is technically.
Both within an inch.
Because he's got the small.
His stick's nearer.
He's got the small base.
So I think the Terminator's going to have a go at open the door anyway.
You have to walk around the
Yes,
wall,
I know.
Brom.
Yeah, I know.
This guy.
This guy. So I'm going to go to there. I'm going to come and open the door. Open, says me. Which we'll do at the end of the 10, and then we'll go to.
I'm going to say a big thank you to Christopher, who said, "Thank you, Liam, for caring enough to fix this and work on it instead of playing." Well,
There.
it's like we either have no stream at all, or Joe plays Thousand Suns. I said Joe could be our chaos guy. We're just living up to that promise.
If I move to here.
If I reset the router, it doesn't necessarily fix it either. That's the problem.
The thing is, though, if it's an area issue, then you'd have to go out to the hub and reset that, which is somewhere down the road.
It's dropping frames again. I'm watching it now.
So,
And OBS is sending more than enough data, so it's definitely a BT issue. I really could have done with 350 people watching with this one just going seamlessly. That would have been quite nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That's like 349 more than. But you know, people have come to us. They're flocked. Like they will come back. Build it, and they will come. Like they say in Wayne's World 2.
do you know what's even funnier?
What?
Didn't fire other things just earlier. Could
You
have
didn't
fired
fire
grenade
other
launchers.
things?
They didn't fire my grenade launchers on my Terminators. That would have been devastating over here.
So are you
I
going to
wouldn't have
open the
suffered.
door?
I am going to attempt to open the door at the end of my movement phase.
Yeah.
So
Which
it's
is
a
now?
roll off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are strength 5 plus. Brom's
3.
rolled a 3. We're on the dice cam, if that matters.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me after you rolled the dice. That's super helpful.
It's okay. It's a nice and little
It's
one.
a
So
3
the
there.
big one is your roll next.
And I am strength 4 plus 5.
So you hold the door shut
Hold the door!
if you wanted to.
Hold the door. I did.
Did you really want to? Because you don't actually have to.
No, because even though he gets to, I get to swing first. You've got a lot of custodians on the other
They're
side.
all
of the
there.
door.
Yeah. That's not a door, is it? Is that a door on the map?
Yeah, that's a door.
If
That's a door. That is also a door
Are
here.
they on the map like that?
They are on the map
Oh,
like
that
that. That's
sucks.
why I built it that way.
'Cause I would've-
That's what the map
I could
says.
have gone to there, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Open that door. That
You
would have
could
been-
have done. Did you want to do that instead?
Instead of advancing these.
Yeah.
I'll still put the Terminator there for the added flavour, but I'll put these guys there.
JT says this is perhaps payback from Valrak after last night. So Valrak's a Manchester City fan for football, and I'm a Southampton supporter because I live in Southampton.
Yeah.
And last night Manchester City played Southampton, and I thought we were going to lose about 19-0.
Yeah.
And then Saints won 2-0.
Yeah.
And so I raided him from my live stream, and 200 people went and wrote up the Saints in his chat. So I feel like he's come to my exchange now
Yeah.
and snipped my internet wires.
Oh. This guy's shooting the Terminators with everything. Okay.
Okay.
Quatow. The bolt gun hits once using my reroll.
Yep.
Hits twice.
Hits twice.
Strength 5, toughness 4, 3s. Both wounds. -2.
4s.
So
one
flat
goes
3, one dies.
flat 3.
Yep. Because of my extra trademark weapon
Good
damage.
lord.
Lose a Terminator.
Oh, it has to be him as well, doesn't it?
Has to be one you can see.
Because the only one he can see.
Which means my other gun
Yeah.
can't see, can't shoot. I was shooting that Terminator, so that's fine. I have just killed your sorcerer. That's quite nice.
Oh.
That's okay with that. And what I'll end up doing, because you could see me, so I can see you. I'm going to charge him, and we'll fight through the doorway.
Oh.
Over here,
Yeah.
we're going to do this guy.
Yeah.
To them.
Nice.
Rapid fire bolt gun.
Yeah. Well, the good
Hit
thing
me
is,
twice.
Liam, it's going to be a really quick game.
Reroll. So 1. Save -2.
I just typed in speed
damage.
test into
It's
the.
-1. Sorry.
I typed in speed test, Joe, into Google, and it said, "Sorry, it looks like internet speed test has experienced high demand."
So,
Just reroll it.
no, I rolled a 2.
Okay, it
You're
was -1. So that
It's
is
2 damage.
Yeah.
Still dead.
Dead one. His ballistic grenade on his D3, assault D3, so 2 shots. Hit on 2s. Hit twice. Strength 5, so 3s. Both go through. -3, 1 damage.
Pass fail.
3 damage. 1 damage.
Minus.
Just 1 damage on this.
It
was -3.
I rolled a 3. He goes up to a 2 plus because you're 1 damage, but it's -3, so
You're going to lose.
Still lose. So he takes the wound.
Takes a wound.
There you go.
Alright, so we're going to fire this guy. We're going to fire the ballistic, the grenade launcher first. D3 shots. For the 1.
Nice.
It hits.
Nice.
It's
Why did you
a
throw it
cock-
out?
cock
What?
dice. There we go.
Wow.
Sorry,
I don't
mate.
think you should get the reroll at all.
I don't
You
think I
missed
should.
the dice eight.
Twice. It was stupid. You do fail. Kill that guy. And then the rapid fire gun from the other guy.
Ooh.
Both hit. 3s. Both wound.
Minus.
1.
CP
2 damage each. So that's 2 dead guys or a CP.
CP reroll.
Didn't
Oh
help.
my god,
So
the
2
dice rolling is garbage.
Okay. So we're now into the charge phase.
Yeah,
We're going to charge here,
yeah,
into here, here, into here.
yeah.
And I was going to charge this guy this way. I'm going to do that as well,
Oh.
just to make sure.
It is a 1-inch circle for holding objective.
I know. So
Yeah.
it means I would give up the potential for holding it, but there's no other models down here.
Before you do that, Brom,
Yes.
I'm going to say a big shout out and a big thank you to James Hobbs, Rimney, and Tim Chaser. James gifted 10, Rimney gifted 5, Tim gifted 1 membership.
Legend.
Legends,
Absolute
thank you.
legend.
James Hobbs actually specifically said, maybe we can cheer him up by all donating memberships. You could donate fucking 500 memberships tonight, and I don't think it would help me at the moment. But
Yeah.
thank you, I really appreciate it. I'm very grateful.
I'm cheered up by it.
Yeah. It's one of those things that's out of your control.
No, but it doesn't help me. Especially because I abuse other streams so much for being rubbish.
Yeah, but they're rubbish because they're just rubbish. We're suffering a small issue because Southampton Borough's internet situation is not great. It's not like it's your own physical router.
Oh, now the fucking camera, reader's going off as well. Oh my fucking, I'm about to set fire to my studio and just leave.
Don't do that, because I'm in it.
And Joe put a lot of effort into this terrain.
Yeah. Can we empty the studio first?
Just the terrain.
Yeah.
Save your
And the
sanity.
models and the
Yeah,
guard.
definitely.
I like that army.
I like the ultramarines, but if it like singes them slightly, we could be the multra.
I want to see if that dropped camera comes through on the stream now, because that's just triggered me. Oh, it did. Oh, great.
We probably shouldn't. stand
Oh,
still.
great.
We'll keep moving. Okay, so I'm going to charge over here.
Yeah.
May I have a dice box? So we play,
They
mate.
can indeed.
Double
So
one.
this is the captain into here. Captain, my captain, into your captain, my captain. I'm definitely in.
He's
Mate.
definitely
I'm going to stand that side of the doorway.
Yeah.
Touching there. So we
Yeah.
play. We're going to charge the long charge over here.
Yeah.
Because things and stuff. He's in. And then he's in.
Yeah. He is very much in.
Cool. I'm going to fight here
Yeah.
first. The stance means that you can't re-roll the hit. All right.
Oh.
Just so you know, when you get to the,
Not that he
if you're
gets any
alive,
rerolls.
if you get to hit in
Yeah.
melee, you won't get to re-roll the hit with a CP. So I have 6 attacks and a 7 for the stabby blade. Hit with the big one. 2s. I'm going to use my 1 thing for a hit.
We should have taken
Twos.
that, mate.
Fred says, maybe don't use the McDonald's Wi-Fi. Brilliant.
3 on your invuln.
On the end button.
Flat 3
Oh, you're
damage.
dead. There we go.
So can you see me there? I don't want to touch you.
I don't think I can.
I don't think I want those blades coming in and touching me,
No.
do I? So we're going to move over to here. Yeah, that
Yep.
sound like a good plan.
I think that Custodes in boarding actions might be a tad underpointed.
Can you say Custodes properly, please?
Custodes. Is that how they say it?
Right, I need you to pause the stream for just a second.
Okay.
Right, chat. I promise you, I'm going nowhere. Famous last words.
You can restart
Okay.
OBS.
I'm going to restart OBS because this is fucking gripping me. And it's not. Do I restart OBS or not? Where's camera 1? Let's have a look
Go
at
to
camera
camera
1.
1. Hello.
The internet's still fucked. So. I love you. Such a fucking lunatic.
Why, on the night that I'm actually doing okay, is this throwing a
No
panic?
proof. No proof.
No proof.
No proof. No proof. It'll be judgery in the playback as well, and we can all tell that you cheated.
So normally we preview first times to. You can restart. I can stop. Do you want me to stop? I'll stop.
Well, I'm thinking about running in the house and restarting the router, which is like a 5-minute pause for chat. The 340 people in chat, are you prepared to sit for a 5-minute pause? Is really the
Just
question.
be straight in. They don't have to do anything.
Well, I won't end stream on YouTube, so it'll just sit there whirly-gigging for a bit. I'll put the pre-stream page up at a whirly-gig for a bit. I'll reset the router. I'll reboot OBS. We'll go.
That's terrifying. Let's do it.
But this is
So you're not
unworkable.
allowed to go for a pee break.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to give it a go, and I'm
Actually,
going
might
to
as
try and fix this fast, chat, okay?
Fast.
So
Fast as fast can be.
please, 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 please stick with us, okay? And I'm going to
For
see if I can,
Brom's first.
I'm gonna see if I can
baby
fix
This
it.
never happens to us.
It
Normally
doesn't.
we leave all the issues with VT and health.
Yeah, and of course it's the first time it happens is when we've got 350 people watching live.
Yeah. That's good though.
No, it's not, because this what they go is they're going, this is dog shit. I'm just going to fucking go now. Anyway.
Absolute garbage.
This is I feel this has got a slight bobble in it, and every time you rolled a 5,
Yeah.
it then flipped over to a 2.
Yeah.
Don't.
I think I fixed it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say I fixed it because
That's what-
I don't want to say I fixed it, but I think I fixed it. I'm worried right now.
We need to get a new base for our dice tray that has the Liam Dempsey logo on it.
Okay, there is a load of super chats that we've missed. I need to get through. In the meantime, whilst I'm hoping that this starts coming through
We
and
have
people are happy with it.
As long as you're on, you got the screen.
Barra Sausage Custard Creams. Chris Owen says, Joe on deck tonight and it's turned into a VT audio and Hellstorm content kind of stream. James Hobbs says, at least Joe and Brom are having fun time. Rob says, Custodes. William Keemer says, I'm conflicted. If the cameras go down, I'll no longer see such beautiful models. However, I no longer have to look at 3 chimpanzees. Thanks, mate. That's brilliant. Adrian says, come hell or high water, we will be here. Rob said Custodes. Well, Red Williams, we're there. I think we're there. I think we're good. I think we're working. I think we're okay. I'm trying to see if it's broken. Smashed it. Liam did it. But at what cost? We're back up to over 300 viewers as well. Which
Nice.
Is fucking
Stuck with us.
madness.
Come on,
You're all
guys.
amazing. Thank you so much. I think it's working.
Before you come up here,
I don't want to come up there at the moment.
we
I'm
got
currently
nothing to see.
want to kill people.
So just for your own, if you come back up here, you want that.
Calidus 9 says, welcome back, Liam. All the best to a great stream team. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. You can now see yourselves again.
We can see ourselves.
I've dropped 3/4 cam. I've moved fucking wires. I've rebooted the I don't know what else I can do now.
Yeah.
So this better just work, right? And if you start pretending to move like robots up there to confuse the people, I'll kill you both. Okay? Good.
Can you do it?
Did you want to come and watch your last remaining 5 models die?
What?
That is what happened.
Wait a minute. How have you managed that? How have you managed to fuck it so hard?
Brom's just gone, that's dead. That's dead. This also continues to be dead.
Yeah, it did happen.
Oh.
Dead, dead, dead.
Can you just try and be better, Joe?
I haven't finished.
You're supposed to be our chaos man.
Yeah. You're not being very chaos.
I've never read this book.
Well, neither have I, really.
Like,
Do you want me to?
just Paddy turns up and does things to me with it, and that's about it.
He just does things.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, this book does this. And I'm like, okay, Paddy, I believe you.
Do you want to use CP to interrupt, Joe?
I can't, I've only got one.
No, you
What?
can have 2. I've got 2 on my board,
Yeah,
so tough.
you've got 2.
Two
Do you want to
CP
interrupt?
interrupt. All right, then. I'm up to 16. Right. I get 3 attacks. I have hit with 2 of them.
You've got to be like
I have wounded with 1 of them. The dice are just garbage.
-2, -3 because you're
Minus
stave.
2. -2 for a stick, I think.
Yeah.
It might only be
It's a
minus.
wizarding stick. It might be super powerful.
Wizard sticks aren't any
I rolled
better.
a 5, Joe. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll
My
be
invuln is fine.
It's only -1. You get 3 up save versus him. Which I just take him off before those 2 custodians. Those terminators.
Custodes.
Well, one's missed. Oh, he's better now.
So it's 3s.
He's dead.
2 damage. I can't move or do anything. So that's the end of my turn.
We've got 4,000 terminators on the table with no sorcerer.
Well, Dave B says, get beers in Dempsey. Game's done. Joe's fucked it.
I had your sorcerer lord, a terminator sorcerer, and a normal sorcerer, all mortal wound his lord, and his lord was like,
Nah.
right.
I didn't even use.
Well,
the
I mean, that's
right
my
number of
fault. I did
attacks.
tell him to use Emperor's Chosen.
Yeah.
We did tailor him because what normally happens with Brom is...
I
Well,
get
historic-
smashed.
Brom took Broken Harlequins before the nerf to a GT and went 1 and 4, Joe.
I'm too nice.
But historically, it does take from 40 minutes to move 7 models.
Yeah.
We were like, he needs the time.
So the other thing is here I had 2 more attacks.
James Hobbs says there's a weird squeaking when Brom talks, and that's his voice, mate.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Or
So-
my nose.
Everyone else is saying, you wanted to do 2 games in a night, correct?
Yeah.
We could re-rack.
But you might have to.
Paul Fisher says, takes a special kind of man to run Thousand Suns. Thanks for the donation, you're a hero. Abe Dominus Knox says, can Joe explain how he painted the terrain? I have 6 sets to paint and his looks awesome. His looks awesome on the second go.
With some added extras.
Jake, you want to talk me through how you did the terrain, mate?
How did I do the terrain?
I don't know, that's why he's asking you.
Airbrush.
No. I spray. Basically, first thing you do when you build it is don't glue those on
No, definitely don't glue those on.
or them. What
No.
I did with these, I clipped them all, trimmed them all, and then blue tacked them to a massive piece of wood. And then you've got these bits here. Don't glue those on.
Blue tack that to
Glue
more
them
wood.
to a massive piece of wood, or double-sided sticky tape is also very good. With the doors, you have to glue them on, but make sure that when you glue them, that the doors can still move. That's very important. Some of the bits, I don't know which bits because it's all stuck together right now, is that you've got bits that have got these corner things already part of it,
Yeah.
some missing entirely. The ones that got them missing entirely, masking tape those, because you don't actually want paint to go on them. There might be some in the box over there.
That's fine.
And basically, I think I spray painted it black, spray painted it grey. I think I used the Titan Forge. What are they called?
Colour Forge.
Colour Forge. Grey spray, basically as a top-down zenithal spray. So, and then basically dry brush the entire thing. Standard Mechanicus grey. The entire lot. That was a fun 2 hours of my life.
It looks like you've painted
Team.
all these screens, Joe.
So the team is shouting for a second game, which we actually might do if this one finishes in the next half an hour.
And
Well, I don't think we need to finish it. We can say what's going to happen. I'm going to move there. I don't have to move there. I've got 3 objectives. You can't, and this is the big blob that you've got to fight.
Yeah, with 4 Terminators.
With 4 Terminators. I think that's the end. I think we could.
Chat, who do you want to see play? Tell me who you want to see play.
Whilst you do that, I do need to go for a wee. Cool. I'm going to take my mic off. You might as well mute it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to mute
I'm
your
still
mic. What mic are you,
terrified
Joe?
that
You mic
couldn't hear
3?
me wee. Yeah.
Okay, I've mic'd you.
Shall I re-rack?
Take all the models off the table, Brom.
Yeah. If you want to keep it simple, I'll just run the same Terminator this. or we
No,
can,
I think that might be a bit dull for people to watch.
it will be. But it's fun for me. I can do whatever.
Right, I've done a thing and some stuff.
Let's put you guys up there. Good day at the office, lads. Terminators for the win.
So a big thank you to James, who said play again with Armour Contempt 1,000 Suns, give it back.
Oh.
I don't think we'll do that though, but
No, because we're playing.
because
down the
we've got rid of
places.
that. Pip says I'd like to see some 1,000 Suns. Thanks, mate. Okay, right.
So what
I've
do you
got
want to
chat up on the screen now, Brom. So if I stand over here, I can see.
do? You can see.
I can see chat.
Yep.
Welcome back. School internet dropped something halfway. It's gone too quickly. I need to make that bigger. Brom.
Stop chatting, chat.
I didn't make it. I made it too. It went too quick. Crisis says, "Welcome back. School internet dropped halfway through teaching computing 37-year-olds. Anarchy ensued." Yeah. Well, I bet your internet's not been as much of a problem as ours, mate.
Yeah. All right. So what do you want to see?
I don't have a wireless mouse, do I? So I can't make that work right now. Can I use Lehman Russes in boarding actions? Is that allowed?
No.
Polar Poles, World Eaters versus Corn Demons. Corn Demons would be interesting. Run World Eaters. I could run World Eaters, but you don't get a lot, and Custodians just seem to fuck. Got any Sisters of Silence? We don't, I'm afraid. Chaos Space Marines, Votan.
I haven't gone with it.
Panic Producing, yeah,
We could
absolutely.
Votan.
Does the Apothecary get to res in this game system? He cannot.
It's not an action.
Because
It's an action.
it's a stratagem, isn't it,
Yeah.
resing? So yeah, no, you can't res. Is it winner stays on format? World Eaters versus Black Legion. That's just a lot of running into each other, right? Corn Berserkers versus Custodes. I don't know what I'm going to get points-wise for Corn Berserkers, but we could throw a quick list together and run something. Knights. Mark Price says Knights. Brilliant. Amazing. Whitliam's World Eaters versus Brom Ultras. Red versus Blue. Khan versus Calgar. That is the classic. We can do that.
Have I got
We
Calgar
can
here?
do that.
I think I
Get
have.
the Harleys out. God, no. Space Dwarf, says Laura. I think they just fuck everything. You could run your Custodians into Votan.
You going to play Votan?
Yeah, well, that's why you would be
Yeah.
running Custodians into Votan. That
Yeah,
would
yeah.
probably be a short game.
That would,
Magna Rails, boom.
yeah, that would ignore a lot.
You can take Thunderkin as well in this.
Yeah, I would.
You can unit
I would.
Thunderkin, which is quite
To be
tasty.
fair, I would take the Devastator things.
Are you making up a list as you go along now?
Yeah, I'm finding Calgar.
Let's see if there's enough points. Calgar, you can put Calgar on a list because Jakey did it last night on the VT stream.
You just
It didn't
can't
have all
take
these
an
attached.
enhancement because he's a named character,
I can take Zoan Throats.
so he can't fiddle doors.
He can't fiddle doors, no. He absolutely can't.
What?
Tau versus Corn. We don't have any Tau here. Space Dwarfs, Votan versus Marines, and we can have a third game. Pox, Gerbils, Warping 8, everything. Re-rack, lol. Absolutely.
have it.
Joe, you're still muted, sir, by the way. Space Dwarfs versus Space Wolves, Necrons or Death Guard, we have neither of those, I'm afraid. Quins versus Custodians, those 5 upsaves will be useful. Thanks, fucking James Hobbs. That's not helpful at all, is it?
Drakari? I've wrote a list.
Drakari.
Drazar, 2 units of 5 Witches, a unit of Cabalite Warriors, and 10 Incubi.
I don't think anything beats his Custodians list at the moment. No, in seriousness. What beats it? Apart from Votan Magna Rails.
Oh, he's down there.
But the problem is that the Custodians can hide round corners
Yeah.
and just charge out.
They can't charge out.
No, they come. They
They have
just
to
step
walk
out
round
and charge.
Yeah.
Don't they? So they eat the Overwatch. Did anyone find Eddie?
You could run if the bolters were ran as flamers. That would do massive favours.
Yeah, but that's 5 points a model now, isn't it, I think?
I'll check.
Templars versus World Eaters. Oh, I've got Templars.
We don't have enough.
We don't have enough.
No, I
Well,
like
not yet.
Is that because there's a dreadnought in it?
I feel Rob's stream name has thousands of us haven't seen them yet. That's because Joe got them killed really quickly, Pip. That's
did.
why. Deathwing
One
Kevin
turn.
will be Custodes.
It's ridiculous.
Orcs and Marines.
I could do orcs.
Borrow some Deathwing from Winters. I would rather Deep Throated Cactus.
That would be.
I like to actually play 40k. I don't like to just stand there and then claim I'm great. So
Quins?
What are we looking up? Thousand Suns, right.
I did make a AdMech list that wasn't very good.
What to play against?
I made a 500 point AdMech list that was average.
Yeah.
Although I had to I nuked my computer and I've loads of projects ongoing on my computer in the office. I just turned everything off in the house.
I don't know the points.
A warp
They all
flame
change.
is 3 points a model.
3 points. It's a lot, isn't it? So
3,
5
6,
is
9,
15
12.
points.
No.
Or 4 is 12 points still.
Do you want to just take the models you want?
Interesting game, this boarding action. Let's Brom finish a game faster than his normal turns. Eddie on the crate in the middle of the back wall. You found him.
Yeah, nice.
And Eddie.
Nice spot.
Drakari versus Guard. I fancy getting my Death Guard back out, says Dave. Joe Pole. Do you want to play? Did you want to play with your Dark Eldar?
Yeah.
Drakari,
I could do,
Joe?
yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to get that army list out? Because you know what it is, and I don't have to write a list. And Brom's put one together that isn't enough.
I haven't got enough because I don't know what the new points are.
You've got aggressors, haven't you?
I do have aggressors, so I'll take 3 flame aggressors.
Joe, you come and get your Drakari out.
Yeah.
We'll just double check the.
At the moment, I think I'm going to be more comfortable tonight if I'm sat by that computer watching everything, all the numbers.
He likes to watch.
He likes to watch. And then you're going to need at least 3 more aggressors in that list.
Yeah.
And a unit of 5 assault intercessors rather than 3.
Yes, I know. I've got to find the other one.
We've got too much.
Do have a little too much in the way of.
Numbers are dropping.
Are you happy to come and play for Drakari?
Yeah, I'm just taking my
Oh,
clothes off
Joe.
and throwing my phone on the floor.
Okay.
Suns Dirk. Druk. So 1,000 Suns and Drakari.
We'll do Ultramarines versus Drakari and see how that plays out.
Oh.
So I haven't got the flamer ones with me, which sucks. They're at home.
Which sucks. I'm
But
sorry, I
I'm
can't
taking them as flamers.
tailor against you, Joe.
No, I'm taking them as flamers, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, now you know I'm running an army of toughness 3 models.
Yeah, for sure, mate.
How brave of you. Brave, Sir Ryan. Right, Brom,
Yeah.
we're going to do some points very quickly for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go to the Games Workshop website, live on stream.
I
Because,
love that we're doing this live.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what? It's still probably more entertaining than most.
It probably is.
This has been a nightmare. I'm writing tonight off
There
now.
he
We're
is.
just having fun now. Fuck it.
Let's
You
do
mean
that.
you don't have fun normally?
Uniform Field Manual. Boom. Space Marines. Okay, so you've got Calgar.
Yeah, I've got a calculator if you want. Just read me numbers.
I've got a spreadsheet in front of you, mate.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, if you want to do your calculator as well, just to double check. So Calgar for the ultra boring Marines.
Yep.
Where's Ultramarines?
Means I won't be able to tickle doors.
Wolves.
Oh, no.
Calgar is 160 points.
Okay.
Okay. So 160, 160. And then we have
90 points of aggressors, because they're 30 points each.
aggressors, elite. Aggressors are now 30 points each, that's 90, yeah. So you're on 250.
The assault intercessors.
You've got Blade Guard.
Yeah, I've got 3 Blade Guard.
3 Blade Guard veterans, 35 to 105.
355.
Right. Where's D Drizzle?
You've got assault intercessors.
Yep.
How many have you got of those? 5?
5.
5 assault intercessors of the troops variety, 17 points a model. So 5 17s, Brom. 57, 85. You've got 60 points to spend, Brom. That's
Brilliant.
not particularly helpful for you, is it?
It's not. How much are the Victrix Guard?
Victrix are they elites?
They are elites if they can't go in another slot.
They're elites, aren't they? Elites, Victrix Guard, Victrix Honor Guard. 55 points, you can take them.
Take them. Cool, I've got 500 and something points.
500 and
No.
something points.
You're at 495 points,
495.
Brom.
Perfect. And
You're
then
such a
Victrix Guard
paddy.
from behind you, mate. Thank you.
So we're going to update you, Brom, to being Ultramarines.
That's amazing.
And we're going to...
I'm not going to feel as nice about these, but yeah, it's fine.
There's a Warp Hunter underneath here.
There is indeed, yes.
Put these in here.
Where's Drazar?
I don't know, Joe. You sorted the models out the other day. You tell me.
Well, hang on. Oh, my knees! I'm so old. Oh.
Somehow we've managed to keep hold of 335 viewers through this absolute complete and utter shit show. We have got some super chats and stuff as you're in there. Thank you everybody, by the way, for doing all this. It's amazing for hanging around with us. Yes, an interesting game this boarding action. Let's Brom finish a game faster than his normal time. We've read that one already. Maxwell says, do sisters get an anti-psychic shenanigans? Are their flamers viable? I've assumed yes and yes.
Yes, but it's line of sight only.
James Hobbs super chats 199 with a little logo that says behind the scenes. Rinse Gravity gives 5 memberships. We're on to 38 memberships. Did you find Drax?
Yes, I did.
Can you throw me my water bottle, please?
I won't throw it because
throw it.
the way everything's going tonight, I'm terrified.
Yeah, okay. Is this game 3, says Mandy?
Right then, I have an army.
You do have an army.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care if it can't open doors. It's got Drazar in it.
Neither can he, though. So you're on a level playing field.
Yeah.
So, Joe, we don't have photos. You have in your list.
I have Drazar.
Yes.
2 units of witches.
Yes.
1 unit of Cabalite warriors.
Yes.
A unit of 10 incubi.
Split into 2 5s for boarding
Split into
actions.
2 5s. The witches are
You 5 points.
Cult of Strife.
Yep.
And the Cabalite warriors are Blackheart.
Okay.
Okay.
Brom
Drazar is
has
obviously just Drazar.
495 points of Ultramarines.
I have Calgar, Victrix Guard that go with him. They should
How
go
many
with
points
him.
is Calgar?
Not many. 200 and something. 3 Blade Guard, 3 Flamer Aggressors, and then 5 Assault Intercessors. 495. They are Cult of Ultramarine.
It's a good thing my army's got that strat that I can ignore Overwatch.
Can it?
No.
No.
I don't get those strats now.
Okay, so roll off, Jojo. I've done a 3, middle of the road.
A 6.
So, Joe, we've got
go
the
this side, 'cause I
attacker.
don't
You're an
wanna-
attacker, okay? Which means Brom deploys the first unit.
Back over to that side.
But I can't go in this zone here, can I?
No, because you've got 500
now-
points now, so
Yeah.
you don't have that bonus, which basically won you the last game.
Yeah. Doesn't mean that you.
It did, actually. To be
Yeah,
fair.
genuinely,
yeah.
Genuinely.
that 30-point loss probably won you the game overall.
Yeah. Because otherwise I would have been a lot further out.
Along for the ride.
Along for the ride. So we will go. These guys in here.
In Yar.
In here. Blade Guard in the middle.
Okay. Okay.
Ciao.
I'm going to have a unit of Cabalite warriors. No. In there? There, isn't it? Is it one there,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's that side. I think.
There. There we go.
Yeah, it's that side because that's where I started. Cool.
Yep.
Flame Aggressors.
Barrow of Swords, super chat, £2, and just says chocolate digestives.
That would be nice right now, actually.
I have now officially reached old man status. The other day I was in Tesco's. I just bought rich tea biscuits. Oh, so good. Love a rich tea biscuit.
I was very close. If I wasn't up at 6 o'clock in the morning to drive to Birmingham, I was very close when I was in that house, just grabbing all my beers because I was so fucking annoyed.
They're quite combaty, aren't they?
Yes.
His whole army is. Brom.
Are they?
Yes. The only unit in my army that's currently not combatty is the Cabalite warriors. And it's only because we don't have more witches.
We are, Joe, 62 members away from a voucher.
We're 62 members.
Away from a voucher.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
Pip says to him it comes to 475 points. Pip, are you using the Balance Dataslate updates or are you using Battleforge, mate? Battlescribe?
which one?
For the Ultramarines, probably.
No, for you.
Oh.
Did Joe have any upgrades? It comes out to 475 to him.
I will put a Shardnet and Impaler in both unit of witches.
Okay.
And I don't think you have to pay for the blaster in the Cabalite Warriors anymore. But if you do, bash it in.
We're there or thereabouts, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've only got one more deployment zone, haven't I?
Yeah, in the middle you can then put Drazar with one of the others.
Driz!
Driz, and they'll have to
Or
come
you can
after.
put them in strategic reserve. It's up to you.
Yeah. Let's do...
He says he's updated. Pep says he's updated Battlescribe, but when I checked this morning, the update wasn't actually the update.
Yeah.
I think we could give up that end. Just fight for it. And then we just take this end. Calgar. in here.
Koga.
I think that's no screw that. But
Yes, says grab those beers and take an Uber tomorrow. A 2.5 hour
let's
Uber
do that.
doesn't sound too appealing to me,
Okay.
quite frankly.
That's
Can
what we do.
Drazar kill Marnius Calgar?
Yes,
Yes.
easy.
Is that you done, Jay?
That is
Yeah.
me.
And me.
Done.
I actually also, I don't want to say this, but I think the internet sorted itself out now.
Oh, good. Combat drugs. I'm going to go +1 toughness on all my witches.
You're such a gamey fuck you are.
Does that make you toughness 4 everywhere?
Those are toughness 4. Or I could, because that's quite resilient. Or if I go strength 4, then the only thing I can't wound on a 4+ is your wibbly gibblers. Your
Those
them.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go strength 4.
For the toughness 5 stuff, you can't
Yeah.
do the toughness 5 stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But it
you can't
means-
do cow. Oh, you can do Calgary's toughness. No, you
So
can't.
Calgar's
Yeah.
toughness 5.
Yeah.
He's got to be toughness. If
Toughness
he's
5,
not,
toughness
I'll
5.
be
It's
disappointed.
Gravis armor, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, there you go.
So now we've got to roll.
We've got a roll off.
Sorted.
Ow! I'm killing you in the middle.
Oh,
I get to go first.
you
Yeah,
do.
JJ? Oh, I get to. No, I go first.
So you are in Devastated Doctrine, Brom, because you
I-
have to start Devastated
I
Doctrine.
have to start in Devastated Doctrine.
Can Calgar put a unit into tactical doctrine?
Not with the strat, because it's
Yeah. I don't
auto
Can-
rerolls.
Can
It's fine.
can I possibly have my monster, please? I have a tickly throat. A
Yeah.
tickle. It's next to you.
How
Next to
far
your
do you
head.
move, JJ?
I'm sorry,
7
I didn't-
inches on them, 8 inches on the witches.
I didn't realise you'd opened it already, sir.
Thank you.
So if I advance to that,
Now,
line,
Brom's playing as Ultramarines rather than Custodes. He might actually have to think and try.
there's definitely a bit of try hard in here.
Yeah.
So Calgar's going to go to here and open that door.
Trying hard to play effectively,
In a
not
minute,
trying hard to
this
win.
guy's going to go to
Like that. That
They're
group
gonna
of
go to-
people.
here, and they're not going to.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging around as well. We appreciate
We
it.
love you lots. And
Let's go
in
there.
the future,
Open that.
right, we'll be able to have 2 games a night, stress-free. Look at the camera, not the telly, because there it looks like I've got a wonky eye.
I don't know if, well, the thing is
Let's move that out of the way.
it was entirely out of our hands,
At your hands.
at my hands. It
Hands.
just absolutely fucking broke me.
So I'm within an inch of opening that door.
I really want to do a witch cult army, which had 3 units of
Yeah.
witches,
Thank you.
but 30 witches, because that's only 300 points. Lilith, because she's absolutely baller, and that still leaves me with enough points to put a bunch of incubi in it.
So they move 8,
8! I'm a good man.
and then they can charge.
Yeah.
That's too far. I should not have done that. Let's go to here. Have they got good guns? They've got nothing.
They've got splinter pistols, which are poison weapons.
Okay, so I'm going
Um,
to do that.
It's not their guns you need to worry about, Brom.
No, it's definitely the combat.
Mm.
But the so 8 inches. Can you advance and charge automatically?
Not this turn. Next turn, though.
Because you're amazing.
Oh yeah, thank you, Brom.
That makes an 8 inch charge. Do you know what? These guys are going to move to here.
Yeah.
String out a little bit. Line of sight,
I love this.
and they're going to open that door.
Ultramarines playing the coward game.
I should definitely have brought the shooty ones that could stand in the back here and just shot you. That the so instead
Cult
they
of
do that-
Strike,
oh, yeah.
by the way, Brom, just so you know, fights first in combat.
Fights
So
first.
if you open a door into me, I still get to fight you first.
Of course you do.
If he opens the door into you, you get to fight first anyway because it's his turn and
Yeah.
no one's charged.
Yeah, but I get to do it twice.
They've got no guns. Yeah,
No, they don't need them.
that's fine.
Gas Boy says, what made me chuckle tonight was we found out Liam has an awesome camera setup, but no wireless mouse. Hashtag wireless mouse fund.
True story. Okay, so I'm done.
I
Jojo?
tell you what, right? Me and Liam live very different. He lives in the future in comparison to me and Mike, because I've got a phone, and that's my computer. That's my that's everything.
That's your
Also,
response.
he's got some vinegar, and because he's smart, which is a pouring hole, drilled a little hole in the lid. Plop, plop. Works like a normal vinegar thing then.
Yeah, so I've just got like a normal bottle. You know, you get the big bottles of vinegar from Morrison's or whatever. And then Joe, because it doesn't got the fancy spout on, because I'm not paying for a fancy spout each time, Brom, when you can just put a hole in the lid. And Joe's there with his chips I made him today, and he's taking the lid off. I'm like, you're just going to drown it. What are you doing, you lunatic? He's like, I'm going to pour it in the cup. I was like, it's got a hole in it. The lid's got he's like, oh, why has it got a hole in it? I was like, put it on, and then shake it. Yeah. He went, you live in the future. Yeah. Because I put a hole, in a vinegar lid, I live in the future, apparently.
So,
Aren't you the youngest out of us as well?
Yeah, I think Paddy and Chris are somehow younger than me, and they're doing much better in life.
Excuse me.
Arguably, I get to paint models and play with toys as my job, so I'm doing all right. I've got 3 CP currently.
You've got 3 CP currently.
Brom should also be on 3 CP.
I am now
Thank
on 3
you
CP.
very much, team.
So we opened door, stayed hidden, set to Overwatch.
Oh no, we should
Show
be
me
on
the doors
2
you've opened.
CP.
Oh, actually,
No, we are now 3.
you've opened all the
No,
doors?
I haven't had my turn yet.
No, it's now going to be your turn. Yeah, I've opened this door, this door, this door, and this door.
Thank you, mate.
Through the middle, because over here definitely want to come round, get a line of sight, shoot, and then maybe do it if you want to go for the objective. If you come out of this door, I'm still further away from you. Loved it. Okay.
Okay. Is it my go?
Joe, we're going to definitely get 3 turns out of this one.
This guy, this unit here, they're going to advance. So 8, 9, 10, 11 inches.
You can in the spot.
Thanks, Gaz, who's now super chatted. # wireless mouse fund.
What are you doing? Why wouldn't you go on the objective?
Because then you'll run out and charge me.
I'm going to do that anyway. You're going to do the same thing.
There you go. Right. These guys are going to walk over
It's
here.
because you want turn 2, don't you? And then you can just move, advance, charge, do whatever
And
you
they're
like.
going to open the door.
You're like Harlequins, but better.
Don't you fucking start.
We're like Harlequins.
Why aren't they moving here to open that door? Oh no, there's 1 unit. Sorry, mate. Yes. Take it back. Should we hide Eddie again?
No. Go to...
I mean, if you're doing it with your hands whilst they're watching you live, Brom, it's probably not that much of a hiding, is it?
No. I think you can sit at the front. That's fine.
Mandy says, Joe looked like he's holding an Oreo. Now she just realised it's wounds counters.
Oh yeah. Right. It's not in his hand that long.
No,
it's an Oreo.
I always have a pocket Oreo. And then these guys are going to bimble in behind here.
Oh, don't do that.
Uh-oh.
That's not what I want.
Uh-oh, frame rate dropping.
Oh no.
Why are you doing that, Joe?
What?
I've put a lot down this end.
You have?
To own this end.
Mm.
Go that end.
Yeah.
And we can split the points.
I've got faith in my two units of essentially 10-point models.
I'm going through this door
Yeah.
to join
Just leave it. They can have that whole half of the ship. That's the end of my turn.
Well, I don't know if it is the end of turn on the stream because the frames have just dropped to fucking non-usable levels again. It's alright, just pick back up.
We're up to 4 CP now, turn 2.
Yes. We are not on any objectives. So that makes that super simple.
Yeah.
And then we move on to Brom's my turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Live fixing.
They're good at combat as well, aren't they?
Yep. The blue men, not so great at combat. Everyone else, great at combat.
The blue men are good at combat.
The blue man group over there.
Yeah. So if we go to there, I can't. Can I see you through that door? Is that where you didn't want me to be able to
I
see?
stood there.
Okay.
They use their hair. They whip their hair back and forth.
But you're within an inch to get that door.
Yeah.
So
And then
just thinking from this doorway, I
Yeah.
can get to here.
Yeah.
And maybe I could charge that way. Charge!
yeah.
Did you set to defend or set to Overwatch?
Why
Free
not?
Overwatch. Yeah. Why
Yeah.
not? It's a long Overwatch. So we're going to do this. They're going to go to there.
Yeah.
They've got like best thing in the world.
Yeah.
3 thin buns and all that. Malarkey.
Do I get to shoot you now then?
You can choose to shoot me. The other things won't be
Yeah.
coming
I'm
in
going to
sight.
choose to
Why
shoot
not?
you. Right. 1, 2,
I'm in tactical doctrine.
3.
as you know.
So 4 splinter rifles on the dice cam, please, my lord.
Thank you for asking, mate. I'm just trying to put
6s. Ooh, 2 hits.
Oh, nice, mate.
4s. 1 wound.
Just a single.
Yeah, just the 1 wound actually.
I'm
And
fine.
then a blaster. Pow! It
Oh,
hits.
jeez, Jojo.
Oh, there's a wound. CP reroll. Wounds. It's beyond your invuln because it's minus.
Three up.
You haven't got 3 up invuln.
Unless it's been there if you could. Is it 4 up now?
Who?
To
These guys.
Did the
The
Honor Guard
Victrix guy.
guys have a 3 up in
I
Vulnerable?
don't fucking know.
They do at the moment.
I don't. Well, I do now.
So they do
What
at
did
the
he
moment.
roll?
He rolled
I
a
rolled
3.
a 3.
I
Okay.
don't believe him.
You roll your damage, Joe, just in case he's wrong, and I'll check.
Well,
The,
just the 1 damage, so it doesn't really matter. Right.
and 3 wounds as well, mate. Just so you know.
3 wounds.
Yeah. So we're going to move to here with my flamer aggressors,
Yeah.
and we're going to then
Set to defend.
set to Overwatch. Yeah.
Yeah. Overwatch. Okay.
And Calgar is going to.
The sacrificial Kabbalites were going to.
I don't have to shoot at the first unit that gets inside.
I don't know. I don't.
No,
know.
I don't have to. You choose.
You choose, do
You
you?
do choose whenever something comes into range and blah blah blah.
Check the Book of Armaments,
So let's get in there. 'cause
Chapter
that's what
7,
charge.
page 62.
Um,
That's the thingies. Actions. Set to Overwatch. And then, if completed, until the end of your opponent's next turn, that unit is said to have set Overwatch. Each time an enemy unit is set. Hang on. Each time an enemy unit is set up on the battlefield or ends a normal move, an advance move, or a fallback move, a charge move, or opens a hatchway, units from your army that have set to Overwatch can fire Overwatch at the enemy unit. Overwatch is resolved like normal shooting, except that it can only target the enemy unit that has just finished, and an unmodified hit roll of 6 is always required to successfully hit, irrespective of the ballistic skills or modifiers. Blah blah blah. A unit cannot fire Overwatch whilst enemy units are within engagement range of it, unless it is firing Overwatch and enemy that finished making a charge move within engagement range of it. In this case, it can do so even if other friendly units are within engagement range of the same unit.
yeah.
After a unit has fired Overwatch, it must complete the set Overwatch action again. So you can only fire Overwatch once.
Yes.
Apparently, there's still 3++s as well. I can't find an FAQ that changes it. Someone in chat has
It
said
doesn't.
there's still 3++.
But they've got absolutely bonk power swords there, don't they?
Thank you, James Todd, for gifting a membership. You're a hero.
Yeah, nothing.
Love you very much.
There's still power swords. So this
Are
guy's,
you running away?
he's opened this door now. I just opened all the doors.
The Emperor's finest space marines, the xenophobes that they are running away from a
Have I?
group of witches.
Have I run away though, Joe? Or have I
Yes.
just technically moved 1 inch through the door and
Away.
then opened another door to give myself options, like the tactical genius that I am? That's the. So. Yeah, so that's that. I think I'm going to stay where I am with
Yeah.
these guys holding this objective,
Okay.
and not charge this lot. I think that would be really good to charge this lot and block Drazar up, because
Yeah.
he hasn't got a flip belt or something nuts, has he?
No.
Ooh.
Deathwing Duck, thank you for the super chat. Boarding actions equals hide and seek, 40k style.
Yeah.
Oh, we might as well have a go. They're crap in combat, but they'll block your path. So long bomb charge. It doesn't make it. That's fine. Good. That's good. I'll stay still.
We've both got a command point. Joe's there.
We're on fire. So what we found is with boarding action, you get lots of command points
Yeah.
because you can't spend them on stuff.
What do I need to roll to get to
Many.
there?
Can you?
Joe,
ask
is your
for
turn
advantage?
3, Joe, or turn 2?
This will be my
turn
turn 2.
Yeah, because Brom went first, right?
Yes.
Perfect, thank you very much.
So I'm going to advance this unit here, just
Not
the 1 inch. So they're going 9. So we're going to go with an inch of there.
You obsec.
Yes.
Are you? Cool. So am I.
So am I.
This game of cats and mouses.
Incubi are going to advance.
Ooh,
7 plus
Seven.
6 is 13.
You can make it to me, by the way.
Yes, I'm basically going to here.
Over the top of the tray.
We don't need flip bikes, we just cut boxes up as we go
So,
through.
so Joe builds terrain to be moved through.
No,
No, it's true, it's true, it's not.
we agreed
Like
that
here.
scattered. So you're not supposed to have scattered terrain
No,
in
you're
this
not.
game, but a ship
Okay, then
full
let's
of
turn that.
empty people, like an empty hallways with nothing on it, is a bit bland.
Yeah.
So I was like, boxes ahoy!
Yeah, to be fair, you're right.
Right.
Come on then. So I probably should just Overwatch you, because otherwise you're going to position it so that I can't shoot Drazar on you.
That is correct.
Because of the character rule, you'll be blocking him. So I will shoot Overwatch then.
Okay.
Because we might as well murderate these, because you won't be able to shoot these either. Because they'll be in the way.
They're not characters though.
No, I know, but you can't shoot through other models, can you?
Oh yeah, you can't shoot through
Because of
enemy-
line of sight. Yeah, that thing. Flamers.
Can you not shoot through enemy models units? Was it? I thought you could shoot through enemy units, but you
No,
can't
I
shoot
don't
through
think so,
friendly
no.
units.
So 66, yeah?
Yeah.
Because they're 2d6 each. All I hit.
I mean, that's 10, 22. They're dead. Right.
But you can't do the same action again. And I advanced old Calgar to get around the corner a bit, and I charged with them. So of
Drazar's going to advance.
course he is.
10. So he's going
So
11.
it's going all the way into here. You fight everything.
Maybe not everyone.
Cool.
And then the incubi here are going to advance.
Yes, why not? You snapped a thing off me.
I don't know. 3. So they're going 10.
Did you drop one? Yeah, you got it. And what about these guys? They just hanging loose.
Is Calgar still D3 damage? The witches are going to advance as well. 6.
Yes. Yes, he is. His gauntlets are not good.
Oh, bless. Mandy's just super chatted a big $50 and said, after today's stream, you need a break, Liam. Dancing Man Brew looks like it has a nice Sunday roast and some good beer. Have a drink on me.
Oh,
Isn't that lovely?
she's a good egg.
I like the dancer, man.
We have the best. We have the best fans.
What are you doing, Brom? Just kicking stuff.
I don't know what this is.
So now,
It's your thing.
now I have a charge phase. Much charge Big Wow. So this unit of incubi here is going to charge into those blade guard there.
Oh, I should have Overwatch, shouldn't I?
On-
I'm set to defend.
I rolled a 4 and I'm in 5. So they're in.
Yeah. So I +1 to hit because
Yeah, so
I was
you
a
hit
bit
on
late to call it. I'm not going to call
you
it
hit on
Overwatch
2s.
now, can I?
These
If I'm alive.
incubi are going to charge into
What do you
here.
mean you Overwatch now? You can Overwatch. You've been charged.
Only if you set to Overwatch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I didn't declare.
Oh, okay.
Instead of just, I would have declared something. So
Yeah, set to defend.
Yeah.
You're a combat unit.
Yeah.
Drazar is going to charge Calgar and the aggressors.
This is breaking me tonight. Cool.
these guys are going to heroically intervene.
Oh no, they're going to.
You're gonna
The
charge
witches
them.
are going to charge them
But I can heroically intervene.
at the end of the charge phase.
Okay. You're going to touch me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touch you big time.
Okay.
Right then.
So they're all in combat.
Yeah.
Very good.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I just got this random snap sound.
Oh, it's because they've got magnets on their bases.
You scared the crap out of me.
Right. So, what is the leadership, my good friend,
Yeah.
of
10,
an aggressor?
9.
9.
It'll be 8 +1 for being an Ultramarine.
So I either have to roll equal to or over your leadership
You're
with
not
the
doing
incubi, and you get to fight last. I can't remember if it's equal to or over.
Go
We'll
for it.
roll and see if it matters.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It does matter.
So
Is it? I thought you said you
No,
needed
it's over.
9.
That's
it's
definitely
over. So the aggressors fight last.
Okay.
And now I'm going to do the same thing to Minus Calgar with
From
Drazar. He's not going to do the same
No.
thing because he's just there. So I'm just going to fight with Drazar first.
Okay.
It makes more sense, right?
And then I'll interrupt over here.
I can't remember what Drazar does. Actually, can Drazar? How many attacks does Minus Calgar have?
No, you've called it now.
No, how many
I
attacks?
gave away my card.
How many attacks?
Don't be doing that.
No, actually, I need to see if they fight last anyway. They don't.
No. Calgar's many attacks, I'm not telling you.
Many attacks. I'm assuming it's 5 attacks.
It's not 5 attacks.
Is it 6 attacks?
It's more than 6.
It's got 7 attacks.
Yeah, because you charged me. It's
Oh,
6
yeah.
actually. And I'm a Space Marine!
And Blade Guard have 3 attacks each.
1 extra for the... Yeah, 3 attacks. 4 attacks, because...
I reckon Drazar might be able to take it.
You called it now. You called it. Just play it.
So the
Well-
Incubi are going to fight the Blade Guard.
Oh, you're such a gamey dickhead, aren't you?
2, 3, 4,
Do it the way you said.
5. Yes, the
Come on.
Incubi are
Fight
fighting.
Drazar first. You gamey bugger. Come on, over here. He's calling it.
Right, alright, I'll do Drazar.
Thank you.
Alright,
There we go. I think you can do whatever you want, Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
It's your. You choose who you activate. You can change your mind.
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna
course
go with
you
them then.
Yeah, definitely.
1, 2,
I am going to fight.
3, 4, 5. Right.
Let's see if I can.
So I hit
Kill
the
Drazar.
blade guard on 2s.
Yes.
I have hit you. Everything minus that many.
Okay.
All right.
I'm strength 4.
Your toughness 4.
Toughness 4. That's one then.
I, would you believe it? I'm strength 5. Minus 3. 3 damage.
Okay, so I'm on my 4 up in ones.
Oh no.
Go for it.
I'm strength 5 minus 3 2 damage, but if I roll a 6, it becomes flat 3. So those are now they're minus 4 3 damage.
Okay.
And these are
These
minus 3 2 damage.
So these are. It's fine. So 4 up
Yeah.
either way. So 1, 2 kills 1. 1, 2 kills 1. 1, 2 would kill the unit.
Yeah.
Cool. These 2 would both die in flat 3 and 2 more die.
Did you want to interrupt now?
Yeah. Calgar's going to slap you. Hits on 2s, or are you minus 1 to hit?
Drazar is minus 1 damage.
Are you? You're minus 1 damage.
Minus 1 damage, yeah.
It's such a game of difference.
I am.
So 2s, or are you minus 1 to hit?
I'm not minus 1 to hit now.
Cool, and then I'm going to use CP,
Yeah.
because you're weak, aren't you? You're not very strong.
I'm toughness 4.
So I'm going to be winning you on 2, so I'm hitting with everything.
Is he strength? Is he strength 8? Is he?
I'm double, because I'm a fist,
Oh.
mate. So it'll be times 2 strength, so 2s. I still managed to roll a 1s. So that,
That is 5.
minus 3,
So on his 4 up invulnerable save.
D3 damage, minus 1. Piss
I'm
off.
going to CP that one.
Don't be a dick.
Hey! Drazar ignored all damage. That puts me down to 3 CP.
I spent, and I'm on 3 as well, because I spent 2
Right
to
then.
interrupt. Come on then,
Brom,
slap Calgar back.
I'm going to fight with the incubi.
Who suggested Calgar? Because they are.
Have anyone scored any points yet?
No,
No, I'm about to. No, all those guys are dead. You can take those models off if you want.
no, you're not about to. You score at the end of the command phase.
So the incubi
And I'm
into
gonna take all your
into
points.
the aggressors.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much one's big wow. Right, that's fine. We are strength 5. You are toughness 5. So I wound you on 4s.
But then, with Drazar, right?
But they're next with Drazar. They're next with Drazar, which means they now wound you on 3s.
Oh my god.
So
You haven't failed enough yet.
right,
How
so
many?
these are minus 3 damage.
Okay, so they're 6s.
Yeah,
So I'll roll them back to 6s. That's good. Done.
so that's 2 dead.
2 dead. And then these are 2 damage,
Yeah.
but on 6s probably. So that's another one dead. So they're all dead. Joe?
I'm doing to you what you just did to me.
Yeah, but I did it with a lovingly fun army, and you've just murderated it. They are lovely. This versus Custodes would be quite funny.
I think they'd
You
give
take
the
me.
Custodes
I think you take me.
on a dinner date.
Yeah.
I can never remember how many attacks witches get.
No, it's just Drazar, mate. Just slap
No,
Calgar.
no, I'm saving him to last. I want the
believe we've
people
lost so
to
much.
see the power of Drazar. So a witch gets 3 attacks, but plus 1 for having a little knife.
I still
1
killed the first unit. First blood. Point.
for Ladybeard. Right.
Okay.
I'm hitting you on 3s.
Yeah.
I don't get plus 1 to hit yet. Sometimes. And then wounding you on 4s.
This is into these 2.
That's into those 2, yeah.
They got a 2 up save, and you minus anything.
So I've got 1 at minus 2,
So
and the
that's
rest
on
are
3
all
ups.
at minus 1.
Okay, so they're all on 3 ups.
Yeah.
But are they? Is that an extra damage?
No, it's
So they're all the same.
It's all 1 damage.
Okay.
So 3s.
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 Okay, you can't fail that. That's 1 dead, and that's 1 alive on 2 wounds.
3 wounds each?
Yes, Joe, they have 3 wounds each.
Would you like to see what D Drizzle does? with
I think he's going to kill him.
with 10 attacks.
Yeah. You have more attacks than me by mile.
Well, he fights twice.
Okay, so
So-
you're just doing it all at once.
Yeah. So 10 attacks hitting you on 2s.
I think you would have been a completely different story if I would have got to fight over there first.
I'm strength 6, and you're toughness 5?
I am toughness 5 because I'm in Gravis armor.
Is he not toughness 6?
No, he's definitely toughness 5.
Alright, so it's toughness
I looked
5.
earlier.
So I wound you on 3s, But he gives himself +1 to wound. So 2s.
You give yourself. I can't re-roll my own stuff.
I know. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at -3 damage.
-3.
Yeah.
So I'm on my 4 up.
Yeah.
Invuln.
Do you reduce damage at all?
I half it.
Rounding up.
So
2 damage each, basically.
they
8 damage.
they pass. So 8 damage, yeah. Joe, I have 8 wounds.
Oh.
So I'm going to re-roll one with the CP. For sure.
For
So
sure.
down to 2. I'm going to use a dice that was a 6.
Yeah.
Come on! I wanted a different dice. It didn't help. But so Calgar died in 1 hit
1 hit.
from Deidrizzle with his extra stuff.
It's the end of my turn.
Not a lot of Space Marines left.
I've got 6 Space Marines left. I started the last game with 7 models. I'll be fine.
Is that the end of Battle Round 2 in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are OBSEC.
They are.
Oh, dick.
They are.
So, hey, Brom,
I've got to fight back. Sorry.
You do get to fight back.
I got
No,
you
I
on
didn't.
4 CP with Battle Round 3.
I'm on 3 CP now.
I'm on 3
4
CP.
with Battle Round 3, yeah.
And
I'm on
Brom, you're going to go
3.
up to 3.
Yes, mate. And I am going to fight back just over here. It won't massively matter. I hit on 2s. And I am strength +1, so strength 5.
So 3s.
And I can't re-roll
So
anything.
I've got 2 4+ invulnerable saves.
Yep.
Pass and a fail.
Cool,
You've
and it's
killed one.
single damage each.
Boop.
Okay, it didn't massively help.
Matty says you can fight on death with the Calgar, but I assume that's a strat.
That is
Yes.
Yeah, so you can't use it on boarding
No.
action.
You don't have access to any of your standard codex
Oh,
stratagems.
well, I love it.
You only have 3. It's like the beginning of 8th edition, purer, more magical times.
We're now Battle Round 3.
Yeah.
Brom, are you on any objectives?
I am not.
Oh, you don't get any points.
No, I don't.
You were on any objectives last turn?
Nope. Nor was Joe,
No.
No, we weren't on any.
because we were playing a dance.
Right, this is going to be a quick game.
He was playing
Yeah.
a dance with Drakari.
And
so-
so I don't know what to do here. I can't throw a grenade in combat, so
No.
that's
So they don't have a
sad
bolt
time.
pistol.
No,
You got a sword and a shield.
a sword and a shield.
Rocking it old school.
Proper Space Marines. Yeah. So we're gonna go to there. Whoop. Around there, get around there. We're gonna filter around the corner, so we get 4 of them, and then the last guy won't shoot. All right.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, because his base isn't out. So we'll get 4 bolter shots into there, and then we'll charge them, and take that objective.
Nice.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. I like
Over
it.
here, I'm a bit scared, and I don't really know what to do because you'll get to fight first, and you'll kill me.
If you want to fall out of combat,
Yeah.
you have to do a roll off. Because of the rule, no escape.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I do fall out of combat,
Yeah.
because I haven't got any strats, I can't shoot. I could shoot
You know
you.
what you mean. You
I
can shoot
can't
me with a
you
grenade.
With my grenade.
Yeah.
And then I can't charge you
No.
because I can't do
Because
strats.
you don't have straps.
So,
Oh, this game is so pure.
and if I stay in combat with you, I'm dead. So I'm going to fall back and throw a grenade.
Yeah, makes sense.
So can we roll off?
Yeah.
second play?
So roll a dice. Keep it tense. Oh, I can't beat that.
I'm out.
I rolled a 2.
Um,
Anyway.
So I'm going to go to here, to out of heroic intervention range though.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lob a grenade. I think.
I would throw a frag grenade at the witches because I only
These
have a
guys.
6-up invulnerable save in the open.
Okay.
Joe,
Frag
who's your favourite super chatter?
Yes, and the best in?
No.
Carl.
Pug?
Hey Carl.
Cow.
Andy.
Caldon Pugrago says stand aside.
Is it?
I'll cheer him up. I bet he wasn't. I bet he won't.
Go. Go. Pug. Rico.
Make you feel
What's he saying?
good.
On comes the dog.
Just roll your dice, man.
Oh. Grenade.
One shot. You do hit me on a 4 though. No. But not to
Bolters.
worry. You have 4 bolt pistols. Oh, that's good.
CP in the shooting phase. I hit.
Oh. 3s.
Yo. Sorry guys. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Charge over there.
Yep.
Reroll. Because I don't think that's going to make it, Joe.
I don't think you're in 5. You are in 6.
I'm in. Not in.
No,
Can't even roll dice.
hang on. Let me.
Was the 4 in? Or the 4? Yeah, the 4.
No, the 4 is not in. You needed to roll a 5. I'm not gonna lie, that's a problem for you, Brom.
It's not a problem, mate. It's a devastation. That's it, Demps.
Yeah.
That's the end of the game.
In the game.
Yeah, Joe
Well,
wins.
I
It
still
is.
get to have my turn
No,
3.
you don't.
Okay, Joe turn 3. How many objectives have you on, Joe?
We just did
I'm
a full
on-
game in half an hour.
I'm on 2.
And that's therefore more than Brom, so you got 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. There you go, John. Joe, off to your moving face.
They don't even have to. What's your super ability this time? You can move,
So I
advance,
get-
charge, and...
So I get advance.
Thanks, Chaotic Failure, who says, I think Liam needs to tell me the emotional support Bane Blades.
Yeah. you might
That's just through a wall.
you might have to clean it off first. Love that Bane Blade. Battle round 3, I get +1 to my hit roll in combat. That's fun.
For the last 3 turns, can I just have my Custodes back?
No.
I mean, you can do, but I get to go now. You can put them on the table, and then I get to go.
No.
I feel like that's fair.
you would just hunt the Custodes.
You opened all the doors for
I
me.
did. At every time.
Um,
I can't believe that failed.
well, the Incubar, you haven't opened
No,
any
just-
of these for me, these doors for me,
No, I
Brom.
haven't.
That's just lazy effort from you. Right.
So they're just going there.
Yeah, they're going to go over here.
He's going here.
It's your own fault, Brom. If your parents didn't teach you to shut the doors behind you.
You think you buy
They're
they
another
don't-
action,
They don't
mate.
need him. They're going to go over here.
Mandy says, clean it off. It's a Bane Blade, not a flashlight.
Yeah.
He treats them the same way, Mandy.
Yeah.
They're going to the other side of this thing, and they're snapped
Well,
together. They're just so that you can not fail the charge if you need to charge.
How much CP do you have, Mr. Bromolomovich?
2.
2.
I can
Oh, I
interrupt.
definitely haven't got that right.
Oh. So those 4 witches over there are going to pistol that one guy. Hey, there's that one guy!
It won't matter.
We hit you 3 times. I wound you on 4s. I've wounded you twice.
I'm fine.
Right. And then these
These dice feel better to me.
these ladies here, they're
I feel
going to
in the
shoot.
confidence.
The Incu...
You
not
can only kill 4 of them. One
intercessors.
hit.
I mean, I can only kill 2 at tops now.
Oh.
I can only kill 1 best now.
3 ups or minus something.
No minus.
No minus. So 3 ups.
Ah! Skill.
CP. No,
Just that one guy.
Just that
I'm
one
not.
guy.
I'm just losing a guy.
Which one do you want to take off?
I'm going to make your charge longer.
Yeah?
Yep. Suck it. There you go. Ciao.
Right, the witches are going to charge the intercessors.
That's game,
they're in.
giving me tactical moves. That. Oh.
Big shout out to Carl with a massive super chat. Says, cheer up, just pick on Brom.
I was having a great game.
Yeah, you're getting picked on now because of that stupid Custodes list.
Yeah. And
It's
Drazar's
not
going to
even
charge...
a stupid one. Is it?
Although, I didn't lose against you.
No, you didn't. Joe did.
I'm getting our vengeance for both of us.
And
Yeah.
then these charge.
I suppose. You know they do that. Why
Yep.
do you keep... Right. I'm going to go with the witches here. Witches.
Why?
Because I feel like Drazar can take it over there.
So you have to roll any.
Oh,
fight
can
last
Drazar
stuff.
make him fight last?
Oh, for Pete's sake. Yes.
Unless your
no,
leadership's 7.
I'm over that.
1,
So I
2, 3,
was charged.
4.
So I don't get to fight the units that are fighty in the order. You definitely pick the right units to hit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Also, I can't believe I failed that with the reroll.
Then,
I didn't believe in the Emperor, Joe.
you didn't. You didn't believe... Or you ran away. They're cowardly.
It was all in that.
They were shaken in their little moon boots. 4s.
I do feel good about a Terminator list, though. Like, not for
Okay.
boarding action necessarily, but just generally.
Right.
I think it's got game.
Fun.
Right,
Yeah,
you've got...
fun game.
You've got 1 save at 1 damage of -2.
Okay, that's
And
easy.
5 saves
Five.
at -1.
Didn't make
That's
that.
1 damage.
And then,
These are 4-ups for you.
okay, so I failed.
So 1.5
dice.
have perished.
Okay, that's okay.
Did you want to take the sergeant off at the back?
No.
So he can't fight.
No,
Right,
he
I'll
can.
take
He
that
can pile in a minute.
then. Right.
So 1 and a bit die.
Did you want to interrupt with your 1 sword man?
Yes.
I
Might as
mean-
well use all my CP.
That's bold.
I'm gonna.
You're going to fight the witches?
Well, because I'm gonna die anyway,
Yeah, you're not going to kill Drazar.
and then
Solid. Solid.
Oh,
That's
scared.
the problem. 4. She's fine.
I got no CP.
Drazar
Liam, but you can leave
is
me on 1
going to punch you across the planet.
I think I've still got it down here.
How many wounds does that one guy over there have? Yeah, it's that one guy.
One guy.
He has this many 3-up invulnerable saves.
That's fine. Easy. Can make that, Joe.
You can make that.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Are they single
Liam
damage?
did. What? No,
Single
they're
damage.
2 damage each. He's alright. He's alright. He's alright. He's alright. He's dead.
Uh,
You knew you spent all your
you
CP.
said 2 damage.
Yes, it's 2 damage, and he's got 2 wounds left. And he's still dead. There we go.
I failed it twice, that's fine. The CP wouldn't have helped me.
But that does mean that these 3 intercestors,
Yeah. Hitting on -1 or just straight freeze?
straight 3s, mate. Threes. If you set to defend, fail your charge,
I can't.
are you still set to defend it? Because you haven't moved.
Because you do an action and then you fail your action by doing something.
Hey, what?
So
If you set to defend, so you hit on 2s when someone charges you, but then you charge, but you failed the charge, you haven't moved. So then
No, but you try.
Yeah, but you attempted something, so you break the action. Don't you?
toughness 3.
Okay, 3s. Oh, I get extra attacks.
Why?
2 secs. Chain swords. It didn't matter.
That's wasting everyone's time. Right,
4.
4 up invulnerable saves.
Minus wounds. So
W-
die, 2 of you. No.
2 have died, but I'm going to CP one.
Oh, Joe.
There's about 1 has died. I'm down to 3 CP now, Liam.
One of them's on 1.
Down to 3.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm on none, but we'll be on 1. At the start of that.
He's dead.
Oh, he is dead. Joe.
He's gone now.
Yeah.
He's gone to a better place.
Do
He's
we,
gone
got
to
a lot.
Haven.
There's not a lot left. Right,
I got
Blue
3
anchor.
3 Marines, and I'm going to get to fight first.
So how many points you scored, Brom?
No, you're not.
None.
He gets no points.
No points. Okay. So are you falling back, Brom?
Yeah, so that I can shoot with my 3 bolts.
We have the,
otherwise I'm
sausage,
just
we
going
have
to
the
die.
sausage roll off.
Sausage
Oh, should I bother? I'll shoot you in combat. I'll
Yeah.
just stay in combat.
You don't get to fight first, though.
Just
No, I know, that's fine.
Just shooting pistols.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blam, 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 blam. Blam. They all hit. They have
Yes.
all wounded, somehow.
Minus wounds. So 4 ups again. 2 die.
2 have died.
Good. I can survive this. Joe, I can
Yeah?
survive this. I've got 5 wounds over there. You've got 2 guys.
Just those 2 guys.
Just those
Just
2
those
ladies.
guys.
And they're going to fight you now.
And then I'm going to own
Blam,
that side
blam.
of the board, Joe.
Oh.
And then I'll have some points.
Some
It won't be many.
Well, you have got 4 saves at -2.
2 damage.
Just 1 damage.
4 saves at -2.
Yep. And 1 save at
5s.
2
So-
have died.
1, 2 have died, and then 1 at what?
Nothing.
Oh,
I failed. I rolled 3.
okay. So
You still got roll the save.
leave this. What?
No,
you
I
failed.
didn't win.
Failed.
Oh,
I
okay,
only got
okay.
4,
So
so I rolled a 3.
leave the sergeant.
Yeah.
Sergeant then gets to fight back.
Only, Mr. Brom,
Yeah. Off.
if I choose to pile into you. Which
Yeah.
I shan't.
Yeah.
Maha! Maha!
You don't
Then
get
I'll
that.
leave another guy instead. you bonkers bugger.
Maha!
I don't want to leave another guy. I want to leave the sergeant. But
I never want to leave a guy.
because you didn't charge me. I
Stayed.
just have 2 attacks. I have a chainsaw, so I have 3 attacks.
You do.
Pow! I only have 2 attacks, but I only need 2 to kill you.
3s.
That's it. That's what I need to kill you.
Double 4.
Don't be silly.
Oh.
Yes, you both die.
CP
One-
reroll.
Don't be silly.
He's
You are such a
I'm down to 2.
I know.
fuck. Oh my life.
And your turn, Brom.
Oh,
Do you fail your leadership test?
no, 'cause I
minus
only lost
4.
2 guys. I
Did
lost
you?
2 guys this turn.
You lost 2 guys this turn.
Yeah. So
Do I fail my leadership test? No, I don't. Sad
Back around
man.
4. Joe, how many objectives do you hold?
3.
1, 2, 3.
So you hold more than Brom.
Mhm.
Yes.
Just to 10, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
Brom's not getting any more points, by the way.
Okay. Joe, it's your turn. Off you go.
At least in your game when you played, and for the bit that you played, you scored a point.
I did.
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't score any more after that.
I'm going
I
to
scored
shoot.
no points.
I'm going to shoot with my needle gun pistol thing, my bib.
It's-
What turn are we on?
4.
Oh, I didn't wound. CP reroll. Hey, I wounded you.
What is it?
That was,
what do I
was-
need?
that was-
What
you
do I
need to
need?
roll a 3 plus. That's not a 3 plus.
CP. That's my CP.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now I get to attack you. 2s,
Yeah, because I don't get to fight first.
4s.
Oh dear, Brom.
CP reroll. Right, 1 save at -2 and 4 saves at -1. I'm down to 0 CP.
So 5 up.
I got you on 1.
Oh, I'll keep it then.
He's still on 1 wound.
No, he's not on a 3. That's -2.
Yeah, so he's now on 1 wound.
No, he lost it. He didn't lose into the
No, he
pistol,
didn't.
did he? No.
No, he didn't.
Well done, Brom.
Now
Now he's dead.
dead. You've got to be done right, Joe.
Okay.
There you go.
What we found is Marines really don't stand up well against.
If you'd been less
What?
scared and come out like the Space Marine heroes of the future you are.
Joe, how many objectives are you
I
on?
would have died quicker.
3.
Can you move those witches back onto objectives in your turn
No,
5?
because I can't. Is it my turn 5
So
now?
that was turn 4.
Yeah.
Now turn 5, you'd move back onto that objective.
I'm on all
Yeah.
4 objectives.
Okay.
You then get 60 points.
Then I get 45 for killing all of Brom's army.
You don't get that. You get 60 points for holding every objective at the end.
Yeah, so I can't
50,
do it.
50,
I can't do it the way because of the way my spreadsheet works. But so primary and secondary look like they've been maxed here now.
Yeah.
But you have scored 100 points, Joe.
You've actually scored more.
You got 10 points for being painted.
Yes! Oh no, he killed.
No, you don't get points for killing stuff.
Oh.
Not in this game.
No.
Not this
So
game.
you got 60 points. You actually got 60 points on your secondary,
Yeah.
and you actually got 30 points on your primary.
Oh.
So you got 90 points plus
Yeah.
10 for being painted. You got 100 points.
So you actually did just get.
You got 100, yeah.
But you can score more if
You,
you can get to the objectives quick enough.
If you can get to objectives on turn 2 and got 10 there, you could have got 100 points without painted. Yes.
And you too can score 100 points at the Joe Guard Academy.
Against Ultramarines, played by Brom. In boarding action.
Just
With a really
use-
quick game that took less than an hour from start to
2
finish.
really quick games.
Just use fast-moving, close combat armies. That
We
are all
did say that,
infantry.
didn't we?
Yeah.
And in records,
Record time.
right, we have had 2 Brom games
Yeah.
and finished at 5 to 10 with a 10-minute internet reset because it was balked.
Yeah.
Have to say, boarding action's got some potential for like quick games, isn't it?
Love boarding it. I think it's brilliant. It's the perfect lunchtime game system.
Yeah.
So we said this today when we were recording. If you pre-plan with someone that you might work with, for instance, if you've got an area that you could play with at, you could, if you pre-plan the mission, you basically because obviously this isn't with the full surround. So you've got an L, this weird H bit, this
Kind of
weird
lag
H
about.
bit, right? This weird bit here, and then 2 L's. So you build those at home, chuck them in a box. As soon as you start lunch, go to your car, grab your models, get your terrain, bash it on the table, play, done.
Yeah, done in
Yeah.
half an hour.
Yeah.
That's quite the score there, Brom.
It's the worst I've ever had it on screen.
I don't believe that.
It definitely is. I've never not scored any points
Yeah.
other than the 10 painted.
I really like this terrain layout in comparison to the first mission.
So Gatsby has said,
Yeah.
and this is an interesting point because I actually think there is some merit to this. He said, so fast-moving, close combat armies take the win every time. Yes.
If they've got fight first, fight order manipulators as well.
that
really helps.
Like Drakari, if you could run pure Cult of Strife witches, obviously with a bit of Incubi support, don't take Drazar, take a Succubus or an Archon to open doors.
Yeah.
You're laughing.
You're just running wherever you want. You're
Yeah.
playing Harlequins.
Yeah, and if someone opens the door into you, all right,
Fight first.
they fight first. But if you open the door into someone else with witches, you still fight first.
Fight first. So when you-
Banshees, very good.
So
in
these
this.
are troops,
Those are elites. So I ran
Elites.
one 10-man unit and
And
had
you
to
can
split it to
split
5.
which hasn't been nerfed by the
FAQ,
code, the
no,
FAQ.
that's fine.
No. Drazar is 145 points, justifiably.
Because 5-man units you can go up to 10, can't you?
Yeah, the witch. If you give all your witch units Chardonnay and Impaler, so when you do the roll off, it means that your opponent, if you roll equal, you still win. So your opponent has to beat your dice roll.
You actually think over here,
Yeah.
if I assault as instant, if I got the charge off, I could have.
5 assault intercessors kills 5 witches.
If I get the charge.
If you get the charge.
Yeah, I think
Because
so as well.
Yeah, because you've got. So you get 2 attacks, chainsaw, charge. You get 21 attacks from that one unit,
So-
and I've only got 5 wounds and a 4-up invuln.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when I was eyeing up the first line up, was here, would have left you with an 8-inch charge, and just you're just so like you would have made it. I think the then it was a case of it's all right. I'll come round the corner and I'll charge you with my 5-inch charge.
I think the thing is, I think like if you got to think
Down here was just a murder.
if you
bar.
think narratively,
Yeah.
right, you're not boarding a ship with long range shooting.
No,
are you?
agreed. Yeah.
Like, you have to build your army that you're running to the mission. I think Tau, because you can run crisis suits, but I think they might be a bit too pricey. But I think if you run, like, you're going to take 3 stealth suits. That's really annoying because they're elites. And you can only, so you run a unit of stealth suits, a crisis suit team, and crew. Or you run
Crew might be better.
Crew would be good. Or 3 units of 10 breachers with space shotguns. Very good.
To be fair, after the stream on Tuesday night, we all got really excited and then started like.
Oh, you mean the one that fucking worked all night?
Yeah, that one. But that's for the members, so higher quality.
Yeah.
I know they've gone up in points. Votan, Berserks, Zorks.
You can only take one squad.
1 unit of 10 Norks, you know.
I'm so
That's a bit-
Yeah, because unit of 5.
I'm so annoyed by the stream, Brom. I think it might be. So I had to buy a second capture card because one can't handle 4K cameras.
Yeah.
And they're 2 different brands. And I feel like there's a possibility they might have been arguing with each other tonight.
They
What,
might have
and
been
you
a little
broke all of the internet in Southampton?
So
bit. No, that just added to it.
I bought a second Black Magic capture card whilst we're on stream. So this stream,
So thank
right,
you, chat.
to give you some context, chat, with 39 members and £300 in chat revenue, right?
Yeah.
And I've still spent £575 tonight on a new capture card in the hope that this stops it from happening again.
Yeah.
Unlike
Can't have
other
this.
channels, we reinvest in your...
Reinvest, it's cost
pleasure.
me money this stream, Joe. This one's cost me money.
Right.
But we have
Invest-
had a couple more super chats which will help with that. So
Invest in
Nightwolf,
a brighter future.
Nightwolf says, hey guys, new to the channel. What do you think of kit bashing? Specifically, his idea is Black Templar's Outrider squad on horseback using Admech Cerberus Raiders.
Cool.
It's cool, but there might be a scale issue there.
Height.
I think they'll be too small. I don't want to burst your bubble.
Really?
However, the pictures I've seen of the new Rough Riders, they are a bit more chunky. So you might be able to have them on horses with horse tabards, but you might still run into a scale issue. Because I feel like Space Marines riding any animal, Thunderwolves included,
I hate Thunderwolf Cav.
it just looks a bit derpy,
Yeah,
doesn't
a
it?
little bit.
I mean, to
But-
be fair, Thunderwolf Cav, if they had a remake now with the new sculpting process, I imagine it would look a lot better because it wouldn't look like you've literally just stuck a Marine on top of a wolf.
Yeah.
Because you make Thunderwolves legitimately as per the kit, and it looks like they've been badly kit bashed.
If you used, right, hear me out, right, use a new Rough Rider model with the Black Templar Neophyte models. Because they're a bit more stripped down. They've got cloth trousers. If you're good with your green stuff, they've got cloth trousers and they got sleeveless arms because they're badass, right? So they're a bit more.
Like Chris. Chris in the gym.
Yeah.
Like,
And they're a bit more slimmed down. They
get my
don't got
pasty out.
haven't got massive bulky armour on. I think if you put the Neophytes on the horses, but not the Admech ones because they're quite small. But yeah, I think you'd be onto a winner there because they'd look very similar to the Bretonian Questoral Knights.
like the Heresy book, where they charged around on horses.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the idea. Templars on horses, I love the concept.
Yeah.
The execution, I think, would be difficult, but I think the concept would be fucking cool if you can get it working.
Yeah. I don't want to kill your dreams, so I'm going to squash it right.
What other dreams have you got?
Use
that we can
Neophytes and different horse models.
Yeah.
Done. Right.
manipulate your dreams.
Any more dreams we can kill?
Yeah.
But no, I love kit. If you look at my whole Valhallan army, that's all kit bashed. If you look at my whole Black Legion army, it is all kit bashed.
Yeah. Yeah. Every Terminator was kit bashed lovingly by Joe to include extra
No, we
gaminess.
don't include the Terminators because they're exactly the same on
Oh.
the box. But they looked good enough as it was.
Oh,
No,
okay.
all of my infantry are all crosses between the Chaos Space Marine kit and the
Mandy watched you lift your sleeve up and went, holy crap, that was white. Brom needs to keep his sleeve down.
This lighting here just like
When Brom goes out, he goes to a house with all the windows closed and a blacked out room.
you joke, the curtains don't open. The what does chat feel about drilling bolt holes? How do they
You
feel?
have
How
to
do
drill
they feel?
bolt guns.
How do they feel? Because
There's one answer, Brom.
I've been drilled to drill them.
I have got
So-
10 Cataphractii Terminators at home with the Sons of and I've got 10. It's very difficult to find these. I've got 10 Sons of Horror shoulder pads for Cataphractii Terminators, and I've got the the proper nice Black Legion, not Sons of Horus Reaver helmets and stuff. So I'm going to make some fancy proper Black Legion Terminators
With drill bolters.
with drill bolters. Yeah. But I love this, by the way. I think there is an argument to having an all boarding actions channel. No over 40k. And we just spend all our time making cool 500-point armies.
I mean, I'm not against it, but I feel like it might kill our channel.
It might destroy it. I feel like,
An additional stream night, that's what you're saying.
well, we have already got an additional stream on a Tuesday, the Joe and Liam show.
The problem with additional stream nights, Brom, is I need people to come here to do it.
I understand.
Yeah.
I know this night.
Well, you managed to get the chat up there, right? On the telly.
Yeah.
We've talked
We
about
could do,
two-person streams.
what we could do, the Joe and Liam show, we don't need you, Brom. We pull this closer to us, right? You've
Liam
got
and
your
Joe show, you mean?
Liam and Joe show.
Yeah.
Joe and Liam show.
He's taking
Pull this closer,
This
right?
is Joe's boarding action show. That's what it is.
And what
on
we
Liam's
do,
channel.
we do an hour and a half stream where we're just chatting shit with the people at home, and we're just casually playing boarding actions. You know,
You
it's
could,
just saying
you could do the
time.
Joe and Liam show with boarding action.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
it's
I
not
said
impossible to do. I don't mind having the deck on the table when it's a talk show. I
but not
don't
when you're playing a
like
game.
a player producing.
Yeah, it does look a bit shoddy.
It looks fucking shoddy.
Yeah, numbers in
It's
the wrong
been proven
places.
in way too many places, but yeah.
Words not in the right boxes.
I just
So
don't
that's just
like...
piss poor
terrible
preparation.
haircuts. You know?
No, that's
For
just-
games, I like having a producer where you boys can just play, and then this
Yeah.
person can make camera angle changes and flap like fuck about the state of the internet. So, you know.
I don't flap about the internet. I just go, Liam, it's broken.
Tim says Sunday night stream for boarding actions. I'd love to do that, but again, you have to remember people, right? So Joe does work for us, and so that's why we get so much stuff built, painted, and he comes on all of the streams nearly. It's still an hour and a bit's drive for him to get here, so it's not a short journey for him to get here. And he already comes 2 nights a week. And actually, because we do the Liam and Joe show on a Tuesday lunchtime, and Thursdays we film for DZ, there's 2 near full days he's living here right now.
So I get here about 10:30 on both days,
and leave it.
and we work all the time.
and then we work till 10:30. So that's 2 12-hour days.
Yeah, and then Brom, Paddy, Chris, Eddie have all got their own lives, real lives, jobs, wives, girlfriends,
Is
etc.
Eddie even still on this channel?
I don't care. And they've all got their own commitments, so it's actually
In a
very, very
volleyball,
hard
yeah.
to get another team together. And a lot of people said to me in the past, well, get more people. I don't want to dilute it because I really like the people we've got.
And the problem is, I don't want to sound bad, but it is very difficult to find people who both know the game and can talk to a camera.
And who are entertaining.
And I talk to that telly, so I'm only halfways there.
Yeah, and
But
there's lots of proof of this as well, because there's many other
Yeah.
live stream channels with just shit presenters.
some people prove that you can have a channel and still basically talk like a librarian, right? So
And we multi-role.
yeah,
So we do rotate. You also have to be able to operate IT equipment without being a complete mole. You do all right.
I do-
You do fine.
you know that impression that Nick.
We all have our
that
strengths, Joe.
Nick Frost does of Clyde the monkey. That's
I-
me on buttons.
No, but you have. We all have our strengths. You are great at modelling, painting.
When I
boards,
build the
and up here
stream
playing.
deck,
I'm just.
when I build anything new for the stream,
Joe-proof.
in my mind is always, does it make sense to Joe?
Yeah.
Like, not he's an idiot, but does it make sense to Joe?
I have a very straightforward thinking thing. I'm like, why is this complicated? Big coloured full buttons, please.
Yeah.
Which is
Bonk
what I make.
does.
Even
Bonk does.
So, big thank you, Cass, who super chatted, says, boss caught me watching the stream and said, why can't you watch porno instead? It'd be easy to explain. I feel like that's a joke, but also partly true.
Yeah.
And then
There's a narrative to everything.
James Hobbs says, loves Cataphracti Terminators. They each come with a chain fist, great for chaos armies.
Don't.
What are you saying?
And
What are you saying?
there's an overwhelming
What I'm saying.
response in chat that you drill barrels.
Yeah.
I mean, most people said they're all wonky, but I fucking drill them.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I get them all right.
All right, here's a question to you. Do you drill barrels on las guns?
No.
No, because they're beams.
It's a beam.
So they come out of a
still
bulb.
it still comes out of a tube.
Does it come out of a barrel?
It comes from a light crystal.
According to the thing, it does. According to the books, it does.
Also, I don't think I've got a drill bit small enough, but if
Yeah.
I did,
I would. I
fucking
think we
guaranteed.
I think we have done it before.
I think I have done it before, and that's against.
We've done pistols.
No.
My
do you draw the barrel on a shuriken?
Because that's no. So I don't do that one because a shuriken catapult's barrel isn't actually a round circle.
It's a flat.
It's a flat disc
So
opening.
why don't you get a really sharp knife and be like jab, 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 jab?
I have done that as well.
Wow. No wonder it takes you 8 years to put together like 10 models.
My comment.
Building's really good.
I bought the Gaunt's box Brom. Took the commissar out because that's all I cared about.
Yeah.
Gave Joe the rest of the models. I showed him my commissar who has a drilled bolt gun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get those models built and painted.
I thought you already had. Joe got them on like this week.
No, I got them.
surprised they
I
weren't
got
built
them.
and painted.
I got them
Tuesday.
modelling on Tuesday, and then I spent all day painting models that I couldn't even use on stream tonight. So that was a great use of my time.
Probably should have paid up Gaunt's Ghost. You could have probably used them.
Yeah. So I'm going to use McCall as Sly Marbo. I'm going to use Bragg as Sergeant Harker.
I'm going to go on the Games Workshop website now. I'm utterly depressed. I've spent more money than we made this week on fucking new IT equipment and buy 10 Deathwing Knights for boarding actions.
Can you take that many? Yeah, because they come in
No, they're
fives.
33
then you
points
do-
a model.
330 for 10.
Who
but
pointed
you can
up
do-
the turn? Oh my god, Dane. Right, a Deathwing Terminator is 33 points. I'm going to go on a chef rant now.
Do it.
Right?
Do it.
A Deathwing Terminator is 33 points. Right? 33. It has permanent transhuman and can have a thunder hammer and a storm shield for free. So it has a 1-up save, a 4-up invulnerable, right?
How much
It's
is normal?
strength 10, -3, 3 damage, right? And if it's in the fighty doctrine, it rerolls all hits and wounds versus characters, monsters, and vehicles. I think.
Joe, I've got my army sorted. I've got my next boarding actions army sorted.
What is it?
1 Space Marine Chaplain,
Yeah.
So you can give
10
out extra.
Deathwing Knights, 500 points on the nose.
That's amazing.
Right.
Reroll
Th-
hex.
th-
Reroll.
330 points for 10, right? It's 360, 36 points a model for a Chaos Terminator
Is it?
with a power sword and a storm bolter, and then you can take 2 chain fists at 5 points each, so we're now at 41 points a model with a 2-up save and a 5-up invulnerable save, and then you can take 6 power fists at 5 points a model, right? And then the other 2 guys could just have power swords.
Do you know,
You didn't get them for free.
Scarab Occult Terminators are only 40 points a model, Joe.
Yeah. yeah, they are. With their bolt guns that are -2 AP, right?
But you have got wizard.
And a wizard,
You got wizard.
right? And all their close combat weapons are 2 damage.
What are yours, Joe?
And the bolt weapons are only -2 as well.
Yeah.
Joe.
And they've got all his dust.
Yeah.
And OBSEC.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, you know Blight Lords have a 4-up invulnerable save?
Yeah. And
40 points a model.
yeah.
Toughness 5, -1 damage, 4-up invulnerable save.
Yeah. Yeah. And they've all got plague weapons that can reroll to wound.
Yeah.
Right?
How much is the normal Terminator assault one?
Assault Terminator.
It's 33 points.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? 'Cause
I
you
think
don't
they're
pay for
all
anything.
flat 33 points. And they're just better than Chaos ones. Why aren't the Chaos ones the same? 33 points a model, all the upgrades are free.
So you
Because
had
it stops
armor
you from
containment.
fucking around with the weird unit composition
Joe,
of Chaos Terminator.
A Death Shroud Terminator, 50 points a model.
I mean, that's acceptable because those things are.
Bit overpriced.
I'd probably
That's cheap.
a Death Shroud Terminator.
Death Shroud at 50 points is cheap.
Four wounds, toughness 5.
-1 damage,
-1
4-up
damage,
invulnerable save,
4.
2-up armor save, and they've got a scythe that they can sweep or swing with.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
they got a flamer as well,
Yeah.
which isn't too shabby.
No.
So I'm feeling some Death Guard for boarding actions.
I mean, we have got a Death Guard army sat in my garage right now.
Yeah.
Maybe you could rush paint that and then we can't play it.
No, don't
We'll
rush
find
paint.
another
What I
one.
want to see, I want Typhus.
No, because his name character, you can't open doors.
He doesn't care. He just stands next to it. He's like, please open
Yeah,
this
Death
door.
Guard. All right, open into me. That's fine.
Yeah.
Fair.
You take Typhus.
Open it when you like.
How many points are Poxwalkers?
Poxwalkers are 5 points a model.
So 150 points of your army, 30 poxwalkers. It's
Yeah.
3 troops option.
Yeah.
Because how thematic is that on a spaceship of
What's
just
the
like
minimum?
zombies?
What's the
just-
minimum for a poxwalker? Is
10.
it 10?
Yeah.
Is
So-
there a rule that anything like that says you can't take more in the FE?
Um,
So you take 30 poxwalkers, 3 units of 10.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't. You can't do that.
You
We
can't
would
take more than
be
Death
body
Guard
Custodes,
units.
yeah.
So yeah, but if you've got Typhus, 2 units of 1 unit of 3
Death
Death
Shroud.
Shroud,
2 units of 10 poxwalkers.
2 units of 10 poxwalkers.
You've then got 135 points to spend. No, you've got 85 points to spend, which you probably can't do because you can
Well,
only
you-
take one character.
Cannot include a unit with a starting strength of more than 10 models.
Yeah, we say 2 units of 10.
The 2 units of
But
10.
your anything with a minimum 5, you can double up to 10 to then combat squad down. So I think you can
Wow.
only take 10.
Or maybe you just
No,
take.
because it's troops' choice. You take as many as you want.
You take 10.
Take 3 units of 10.
Yeah.
You could take 3 units.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
okay,
take
is
3
that's
units.
how you're going to get your 30. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were just taking freaking like massive squad of
Or
30.
you could take the Gelapox infected because they've got plague ogrins and shit.
I think what we're saying, chat, is we're very excited about
I just really like the narrative stuff that you can do. I was looking today because someone was talking about it in chat the other day on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because that was the day that we played, right?
On
Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Pick your flavour. 30. 2 units of Voidsman, the new one with the boarding shield,
Yeah.
the las thing, the fire axe, and then you take a unit of 5 of the Elusian Starstrider Voidsmen, which are the fancy ones. And they've got a rotor cannon and a dog. Yeah.
Big thank you, Easton, who says, get B-Bone back to 40k on your channel and I will donate my house to you.
Wow. Is it a big house?
I don't know. But
Maybe.
I feel like I'm going to get hold of Bone and be like, can you just pretend at least, once the deeds are signed, you can go again.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right. Yeah. Isn't he making plays now or in plays?
Oh, you can include a fetid Virion character as well. So you can get 2 characters of Death Guard.
So you could have the surgeon who gives you feel no pain, or there's no point in taking the tally man because he just gives you CP and like as we proved, you
have ways
never
of
have to
it.
worry
Yeah,
about
like-
Yeah,
CP.
but you can take the
Flamer dude.
Until they do
for
stress.
fights last.
Fights up. And that flamer's dirty. It's like strength 6 minus 2 damage. It's like 18.
So what we're saying is either you need to be super resilient,
Yeah.
or you got to be able to manipulate fight phases,
Yeah.
or you be super fast and just do all of it.
Just think, if I was going to board a a ship of very tight tunnels,
Yeah.
right?
I take Space Marines.
I
They're meant
take
to be great. That used to have drill things that would bundle in, melt a charge, and then bundle out, as they were.
Joe,
Take the drill.
White Scars.
White scars. Yeah.
Advance and charge.
Advance and charge, white scars.
Yeah.
So you take a unit of white scars aggressors, a unit of white scars blade guard,
Yeah.
and then a unit of white scars incursors.
Or assault interceptors, the Thunderhammers and the Sergeants.
To be fair, that is the
Damage
thing
for
for free.
Thunderhammers.
Yeah. Damage to AP -3 and Assault Doctrine Chainswords.
Yeah.
Tasty.
And you'll be in that from turn 3. So.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
stay in it.
We had two super chats from Mandy. First one says they need to get all these Blackstone Fortress models and make them usable in boarding actions. And then she said the dog's name is Axemillion and he is the best boy.
He is the bestest boy.
He is the bestest boy.
Didn't they announce there are 2 other dogs though, which I'd have to get models for? There was some Shadespire.
Oh.
Like the 2 massive not Dobermans, are they?
Yeah.
Whatever Diefenbaker is from Turner and Hooch.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what you're saying to me.
Yeah. Hooch.
She's just realised that Axemillion has better morale than a squad of guardsmen. Depends whether he's just on a treat or not.
I tell you what, if you,
Or Custodes Solar Watch.
I tried to get Liam to listen.
I did look at it.
What?
Solar Watch Custodes.
Fall back and charge.
I was looking at Gene Stealer Cult today. One of them allows you to advance an action.
And you get an extra inch to your movement.
Yeah. So you like you
9
just run across the room, open the door,
Plus on a roll.
and then you take pure strain Gene Stealers.
Gaz says, when did you all become meta chasers? Isn't this supposed to be fun times for both players? This is 40k, Gaz. How can you crush your friend as strongly and quickly as possible? That's
set
what
a
40k is all
standard
about.
This excitement isn't about playing broken things. It's just a cool possibility, like Mandy said about using Blackstone Fortress models.
Yeah.
You can use all the Blackstone Fortress models
Gaz.
because there are points for them.
I planned before we saw the thing about the elites, I planned to take 5 individual Terminators and a Shield Captain. That would have been just cool. I don't think it would have won. But it would have just been cool.
I think it would have won.
My list,
could have.
my list for tonight was a Master of Sanctity Chaplain, 3 units of 3 Blade Guard, and a unit of Incursors.
Can you take Master of Sanctity?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Because you
Take
can't take
certain upgrades.
you can't take chapter command upgrades for Thousand Suns, for example.
No, but you can for Space Marines.
Yeah.
Except
you can't
because
make
they
them,
always favour loyalists over chaos. Is that what you're saying, Jay?
What's
that?
I'm just talking about 33-point Terminators with 3 upgrades, mate.
You can't take
You can't take a Chapter Master
Chapter
because the
Master.
Chapter Master is not going to be involved.
Although I
in
did.
yeah.
11 models, Joe. Chaplain, 10 Deathwing Knights. Done. 11 models.
I've got the limited edition Chaplain at home, so all you need is the Terminators.
Don't start him off.
I mean, if I...
And I'll build them and paint them.
What I wouldn't build... I probably wouldn't run them as Deathwing Knights. I'd run them as... I'd build Deathwing Knight models, but run them as Deathwing Terminators with Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. And then you can run him as a Primaris Chaplain because he's more points. Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Or you take Death Watch, the Spectorus,
That would be
Spectra
really
skill
cool.
teams, because
I hate
normal,
Death Watch.
normal Space Marines can't take heavy supports, but Death Watch uses them as troops. So you can take 10 Eliminators and 10 Infiltrators.
You can take
And a
Eliminators
character.
as Space Marines.
What?
You can take Eliminators.
You
as
can't.
Space
You
Marines.
can take Eradicators.
That's what I meant.
And
Oh, you don't want Eliminate. Oh, yeah. So you want
Eradicators feels like
Eradicator
just feels a bit like overkill.
It is. It's
in
way
a
too
ship. Because surely you just go boop boop into space, vacuum in.
Yeah, I don't feel like Eradicators would be wise
No.
on a spaceship.
Yeah,
much.
that's like
They crap armor. It was like, yeah, no.
yeah, it's a bit worrying. Although, what I want to do is get a couple side sections and then have it look like a Charybdis is latched on, or a drop pod, or a boarding torpedoes, like
Or
on
the drill.
Yeah,
If you open one of these doors somewhere in here and had the drill point poking
Yeah.
through,
yeah. Boop boop.
To be honest with
somewhere, haven't
you,
you?
I've actually just been enjoying the fact that the last 25 minutes we've not dropped a single frame at the moment. So
Oh, we're not
that's
even rolling
nice,
dice.
isn't it? No,
Yeah.
I know.
Maybe
But
that's
we're
it.
talking about, or there is a company that sells Zombie Krieg. Right,
No.
I
right.
think you've
Instantly
gone a bit
no,
too far
Jay.
now.
Instantly no.
I think you've gone too far.
Yeah.
You found the line, Joe.
Because I want to get to the point. Once,
No,
we've,
Joe, it's too far.
once we've done the 9 missions,
No, Joe, it's too far.
I want to start
No,
creating
Joe, it's too far,
custom
Joe.
missions
Joe, you'll have to start your own channel.
with custom rules.
Joe, too far.
I can't. I
I'm
know
not
you
allowed
can't.
to.
You're not allowed. It's in the
If
contract.
so basically, I want to start creating custom missions and stuff with custom army building rules as well. So I do like the idea of having things like running scouts with shotguns versus loads and loads of zombies. There's like Call of Duty zombies.
I like the idea of Black Legion, 5 Berserkers, 5 Flamer Rubrics.
5 Noise Marines.
Because Flamer Rubrics and Black Legion are D6 plus 2 shots. Nice.
They are just better.
I think, yeah. It's just a better game all round.
How many?
All right. We only got 7.
We've got 10. We've only
We
got
haven't
5
got
of the
10.
Berserks, haven't we?
So far,
I've
there's
got
5
5
still in
at
Joe's
home.
house.
Yeah.
They might need to be done.
Well, I've got other things.
I
to
know
do.
you've got other
super
things,
secret
but-
things. Don't mention it.
What did you mention?
We don't even tell Eddie.
No.
We don't tell Eddie.
No.
Should have signed the NDA,
We
shouldn't
don't tell him anything.
he? Yeah.
Eddie.
Keep it secret.
We love
keep it
you.
safe. We do, Eddie.
We love you. Send me those Flesh Terrorist transfers.
I
Can't get them anywhere else.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this has been great.
Yeah.
A chat for half an hour, quite literally a chat for
Yeah.
half an hour after finishing the game. You
How many
guys
people are watching?
Still 272.
272?
Yeah, still.
That's 270 more than the Hellstorm.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's including him watching his own stream and his mum.
Yeah.
So
We love
I
you,
will
Mikey.
stop. I will stop one of these days,
No, you
but
won't.
not today
no,
or this week
or any
month.
time in 2023.
Yeah.
Okay, right. You guys, 270 of you are heroes for hanging
Yeah.
around with the fucking problems we've had tonight. It's broke me, and I spent a lot of money already in the hope that it turns up before next week and I can fix it.
But 2 games, 1 stream. It's
And
Value
welcome
for money.
to our new members, you big, thick, juicy members, you.
Yeah.
welcome.
All
Go
flipping
exclamation mark Discord,
Yeah.
and then go over to our Discord and talk to the other mental cases.
And we can
that
talk about
follow
more
us.
boarding actions armies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
And then we've got a great group of people that talk about each other in general
don't sound
chat.
excited
There's
about it.
voice chat.
I'm actually
there's a
thinking.
trade thing.
I'm thinking on Wednesday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
I actually am genuinely thinking for members only. I said we'll do competitive. I'm actually at the moment leaning hard into just doing a little bit more boarding actions for now.
We could plan
Yeah.
to.
Honestly, I think we should do more boarding actions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we need to fill mission 2 in the morning.
We do need to film mission 2 for DZ. Yes.
Yeah, in the morning, and then I take it all off, and we do the Joe and Liam show,
Yes.
and then after that we do
Put it back on.
we put it back on, but as the mission 3 layout.
Yeah.
And then we'll do that. But we haven't duplicated an army yet, which I quite like.
No.
No, and I don't intend to next week either. I've got an AdMech idea,
Yeah.
an AdMech list idea.
I'll try and get a Raven Guard one done.
I've got Corn Demons that I was mucking around with earlier with
Yeah.
Skull Taker in
Yeah.
boarding actions is hilarious.
I'll write an Orcs one and a Votan one just to have in the bank.
Yeah, perfect.
I need.
And then
some-
Paddy's
some
in.
Beasts of Chaos.
Paddy joins us next
Ginger Bean.
Thursday for the public stream. It will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Thursday's you, Joe, and Paddy.
Yeah.
Because Thursday's also eldest baby Liam's birthday,
Yeah.
and so I would probably not be a great dad if I was streaming. Having said that, if you have the same internet-based problems that we had tonight, I'm probably going to have to fix it.
It's fine. We can.
It's not going to happen again, is it?
No, it's not.
No.
You're just hearing me drilling through the wall.
And
Liam, fix it.
obviously, Paddy being on stream means that it'll be over in turn 1,
Yeah.
and then it'll be Joe versus Paddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Paddy will either be bringing Blood Angels or Tau. We've
He'll have
already
to bring
done
both.
Thousand Suns.
He'll have to
so,
bring both.
Yeah. But he
Tau,
will.
he can bring crisis suits to this.
He can only bring 3.
Yeah.
Can he?
Yeah.
And he has to
They're
run
an
them in
elite
the squad.
choice.
Oh, they're elites, aren't they? Of
No.
course, yes.
So he
take one unit
can
three.
bring three crisis suits, 3 stealth suits,
To make him start.
and
in
then
the
he'll
door
just run
in a
loads of
room,
breaches.
in
I
a
don't
room.
think he can bring a crisis suit commander though, but I think he can bring an ethereal or a
Yeah.
fireblade.
We'll find out because he will bring the best list.
Yeah, he'll just bring the most. He's always in our chat like, oh, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. These are all designed to make people cry. I hate other people.
Anyway, Gads, thanks for the last few super chats. Gads, thanks to say, can you use it to reenact Astartes? I've not really watched Astartes, so I don't know. Okay, no. If you have to think that long, then no.
No.
Big thanks to Castellan. Always remember to shout Squadron 40, then dive when playing boarding actions. You look the part, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
What, Gordon's alive?
Yeah. I think that's it, isn't it?
Yes.
We happy? I need to go because I've got a gap at 6 o'clock and wanted to drive to Birmingham to get stabbed with a million tiny pricks.
Oh.
Yeah.
I only go home, so I'll get home about midnight. I'll probably still be wired, so I might finish painting that Raven Guard. And then tomorrow I might build a Demon Prince.
Thank you very much, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Wave.